Meow. Meow. Yo, what up? That definitely wasn't me meowing. That was a real cat. I now have 16 cats. And that is true. That is not a lie. I promise. Why is it so warm, man? It's not even that nice out today. Yesterday was pretty hot, but today's like cloudy and it's trying to rain and stuff. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Anywho, genshin! Yay! Is that exciting? I'm not sure. Maybe. In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. But it has been a while. There's no denying that it's been a hot minute. There's a new story quest. There's a new character. She comes with a quest. There's a and there's an event too. There's a lot going on. Yikes. 99% of the character. Yeah, see, that's one of the less exciting. One of the less exciting parts of doing Genshin. But hey, the new character should have a voice, right? That's got to be worth something. What the hell is going on here? What? Why? Why is this what this looks like? I gotta start tidying up when I'm done a stream. Holy. Why is he here? What happened? When did this even happen? When did this happen? I don't even. Good lord. Yeah, just fire literally everybody. Rehire everybody. A whole new cast real quick, like it was no big deal. Hey, actually, can't I capture Genshin as a window? Can I just cheat and do that? I can just cheat and capture Genshin using a window capture, not game capture? Since when? So what is even the difference then? If I can do Huh. Okay. Rip pitch start hook the no. Hook is fine. Nothing is gonna happen to Hook. Shush. Never say that. Don't say that. Do not jinx that. That is that would be too sad. That would be just a little bit too sad. Yesterday was Mother's Day, I believe. Shout out to all the mothers. How many mothers are there in Hoyoverse games? Playable characters only. Are there any mothers in Genshin? Genshin? I guess. Cloud Retainer. Cloud Retainer. Cloud Retainer. Is she the only mom in the playable cast? Oh my god, she is. Oh my god, she is. Yukong and Star Rail. Yeah, I guess she counts too. Hold on, Yukong and Cloud Retainer. They both have adopted kids. We don't have any biological mothers in the Hoyo cast. I'm not even gonna bring up Zenless because everyone in that game is young and hot. Not that mothers can't be young and hot, but the oldest character in Zenless looks like a young woman, so I don't think any of them are mothers. Zhu Yuan has a mother. Her parents are alive. That's pretty rare. Biological characters would cause outrage. Why? That'd be badass. You give birth and then also you're still a warrior despite that? And you take care of your kid on top of that? Dude, could you imagine? Dude, Zenless add like a kangaroo. Zenless could add a kangaroo and then they could be carrying their kid in their pouch. That's not bad parenting at all. That would I mean, hey, if Kangaskhan can do it, why can't people do it if a Pokemon can? Just saying. Why not, right? I got sued for making a swimsuit for someone's main. Right, okay, well. They should just pull a scumbag maneuver at this point and be like, hey, the terms of service say you can't sue us anymore. They should just, I wouldn't even blame them. I would point and laugh at them. And I would be minorly disgusted, but would I blame them at this point? Maybe not so much. Right. So, it's been a while since the last time I played Genshin. I got so desperate for primos during Venti's banner that I actually claimed all of my achievements. Pretty much since I started streaming this, I've only been claiming them on stream, but I claimed a bunch off stream for the first time in a long time, which is, kind of wacky. 5 total times and 2 or 3 of them for Honkai. See, I told you Honkai was a bad idea. I didn't get Venti. I spent every single primo I had during his banner, including all of the ones that I earned, and I earned quite a lot. I do have enough for a 10 wish, so we can do one. We can do 1 10 wish on Madame Escoffier. I'm kind of more hoping that I get Aoife, just because I've got a. I don't know. I have a bad track record with 4-star animo characters. I just seem to want them all and then never do anything with them. Aside from Hazo. Hazo, I even fixed recently. So yeah, he still carries. Isn't my Hazo C6? Or am I hallucinating that? I hope I'm not hallucinating that. I've come to realize that, like, I don't know what any of my characters are at in terms of their constellations. I have no clue. Oh, I see 4. That's close enough. Crit rate. 32% crit damage increase? Damn. Can I get 2 more Hazos real quick? I've been trying to build this other idiot, stupid animal character. It hasn't been going well. I got Chi-Chi to level 90. I just need to get her friendship to 10 and I can get her, what are we calling them? Echo? They're called. Then I can just look at that. I mean, that's kind of rad. I want that. But I need her to be friendship level 10 first, so. You know. I don't think anyone else I've managed to. I want to get Mona to 90. I kind of want to get Baiju to 90, even though he sucks. One of these 2 would be good to have. My Yanfei still sucks. Still haven't really fixed Kirara. My Beidou still sucks. So yeah, I haven't, character-wise, not much has happened aside from, I guess, Chi-Chi becoming level 90. I've mostly been grinding artifacts. Honkai Pokemon game since Palworld is suffering. That's still right. Oh yeah, I got this idiot while I was wishing for Venti. Which was kind of heartbreaking, because, I just really don't want this idiot. Damn, man. We're gonna remove flying on monsters since Nintendo owns that. Jesus. On the one hand, cringe behavior from Nintendo. On the other hand, Palworld do be kind of a. How do I say this nicely? Shit game. Sorry. Increases defense by 25%. Why? Still though, cringe behavior from Nintendo. I won't lie. I'm not gonna excuse them. Oh my god, wait, my Yai Miko hit friendship level 10? What? I don't even remember that happening. She's still only level 6. I'm gonna admit, I kind of forgot that I was supposed to build Miko. I'm sorry. I kind of forgot. I can't believe I forgot that. How did I forget? That was like a big deal for 2 whole seconds. Yeah. If you ever want to hear about headache-inducing, totally cringe corporate lawsuits, you're gonna want to look to the music industry. That's where all the slimiest, schnastiest lawsuits show up. Music industry is filth. Deplorable. So do I want to do a story quest or the Escoffier quest first? Or hell, I guess there's the event quest too. Jeez. Oof. Oof. Wait, do I have to do a quest first? Is that Escoffier's quest? Oh, I have to do Escoffier's quest first anyway. Okay, so I guess the Lindbloom Festival should be a joyous affair, but not all is as it seems in Mondstadt. Side effects are still not over with Palworld. Yeah, it's gonna be rough for them. It's gonna be rough for them. There's no denying that. If I will forgive Nintendo's cringe behavior if they just make like one good Pokemon game, I'll forgive them. You know what Nintendo should do at this point? They should just kick Game Freak out for like one game and just have an in-house studio develop a Pokemon game. Because frankly, every in-house game is a goddamn masterpiece. So why not give it a shot? You know? Just saying. It's worth a try. Or I don't know, Intelligent Systems, hand it over to them. I guess, I don't know. Although they haven't been cooking very hard lately. What other studios do they have? HAL Labs doesn't really do that kind of game. Yeah, I think in-house is their only option. Anyway, I guess I'll start with the story quest. Screw it. But I'm kind of curious about Escoffier. But this one's probably going to take longer. Monsters be completely removed next. People will always remember them in their hearts, I guess. Rust 2. Oh. Sad. This one's probably not going to be long. This one might be long. It might not be long either. Do we have a time? Does anyone know how long this quest is? Could we get a length check? I don't like phrasing it like that. Could we just get a measurement? That might be a better way to put it. Greatness created in the moment where miracles met life. Neither mundane knowledge nor earthly compassion could hope to reach that light. The arrogant slither forth from the darkness, hypocrisy draped in virtue and reason. Their gnashing maws devour all, brothers and mothers alike. What the hell? What is going on in Mondstadt? 2 to 3 hours? Oh, hey, that's not even that bad. Sick. We'll start with the story quest then. Easy. Easy. I've had to avoid teleporting to Mondstadt because this quest is over here. Like, I'm probably safe teleporting over here, but I did not want to risk it the entire time. It's kind of funny. I've just been teleporting to Lue instead, which is fine because that waypoint is right next to a crafting bench anyway, so kind of works out. I'm really bummed that I didn't get Venti. I really am. I'm sure he's not as good as he once was, but his funny black hole move is just... His funny black hole move is just too good. And I've missed him every other time. There was one banner where I could have wished for him, but I couldn't actually wish for him because I had to save. And then if Yansan just hadn't eaten so many of my wishes, like, oh man. New character coming up, someone who's a 4-star, easy 6-star design though. Is it the priest guy? The priest twink? Is it him? Is he real? Is he actually going to show up? Because his design has been floating around for like a year, at least, if so. Also, crazy that you're calling a male character a 6-star design. I don't know if I've ever heard you compliment a male a single time. What the hell is this? What? what? What am I looking at? Hold up. Hold on. Oh, you waiting? You mean that one? No, someone else? Okay, cool. Someone else. And it's a 4-star? Dude. Kind of hype. Kind of hype, actually. Kind of hype. So I was designing, I was like, yeah, that's neat. Well, okay. Feel free to share with the class, because now I'm curious. I haven't seen much... Yeah, I haven't seen much Genshin info recently. I almost saw Skirk, and then I was like, no, I don't want to see that yet. Don't you dare show me that yet. Aside from that, I guess it's just the priesty that I saw. Should pop up one. Oh, okay, cool. Rad. Give me Yansan. I've been using Mawika way too much lately, but, like, can you even blame me? She's too good. No, I need Chi-Chi on the team, damn it. I need to get her friendship up. I'm carrying Noelle around, because if I'm going to be doing a Mondstadt quest, I mean... Do I even need Mawika? Because I could do someone else if I'm going Noelle. Actually, if I'm going Noelle, I'd probably be better off with... Yeah. Skirk apparently F tier? Good! Good! Take that! She sucks. I don't care what anyone says. Chi-Chi time. About to enter story... Yeah, no, I'm good. Put me in. I've already been yapping for like 20 minutes. Put me in. I'm fine. Why does this protein shake not have sugar in it? That seems stupid, right? Like, if you're working out heavy, you need to recoup your lost energy. Why would they use fake sugar? This is even dumber than when they do, like, sports drinks with fake sugar. Because those are hydration drinks, and sugar does actually help you hydrate. Especially when you're burnt out. This is stupid. 4-star dude coming in a much later date. 6 point something? Jesus. Oh my god, we're only halfway through 5.0. 5 point... you get it. Yes, let's stop by. Festival time, stop by, say hello to Catherine. Catherine's gonna speak. Probably. Should we just place bets on every character? Oh my god, I was right. What up, Catherine?
In general, yes.
Of course. Typical.
People of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But...
That's what I was gonna say, but...
Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Thank you for the cryptic hint.
Take a look around, huh?
But the snow, yeah, you weren't going there till like 6.4 to 6. What? Natlin extended? There's nothing left to do there, though. What is left to do there? There's nothing left to do there. I could understand if maybe we were going around to other places. You know, we come back to Mondstadt for a bit, maybe go around to some other places a bit. Natlin extended sounds like... Why? Just why? Why, though? There's nothing left, man. There's nothing left.
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
Has Beatrice ever spoken before?
You're a bit tired. No big deal.
Has Quinn ever spoken before?
Fun tonight.
What?
Stargazing.
This feels wrong.
Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down.
It's a giant cliff. I don't think you're gonna run out of spots.
With Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Scary Fatui. Yeah, okay, Scary Fatui is fair. That would be fair.
You're leaving?
Fair enough.
I can walk you home.
But they could do Scary Fatui anywhere.
Okay. Thank you.
They could be anywhere, man. Actually...
Besides, there's still something I need to... The truth is, Quinn...
I guess not when she still has... Malvika still has the Gnosis, right?
What is it? Is there something wrong?
They wouldn't dare cause any more trouble in Fontaine because, you know, Hydro Dragon.
It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
I think in general, they probably just don't want trouble in Inazuma, because, the Shogun is scary.
Huh? Wait, are you saying
Okay,
we
you know
can't
what?
be
Fine.
friends anymore?
What?
I thought we were best friends.
Yeah, what is happening?
See that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories. So, is this what you meant by unusual?
This is the most tragic thing I've seen in my entire life.
This is just one example.
Two NPCs who spoke for the first time after 5 years are no longer in love.
It's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Yeah, hi, what's up?
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
Yeah, what does this have to do with us?
I did, but all the tests
Fatui
came back
Harbinger every
normal.
2
The
areas.
doctor said I'm
Honestly, if they want to just throw
I
them all at
consulted
us,
Miss
that'd be kind
Barker
of
at the
funny.
church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
Wow,
Is it
that's very helpful.
because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
What did you say? What? Don't
I
be cryptic.
swear,
Spit it out.
This is for me to figure out.
No, 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 no. No, no, you don't get. No. You. Miles, what the hell?
Is it something in the air, maybe?
Oh, I saw something I shouldn't have, and then you just walk away after that? Really? Basically, a weaker child? How are you gonna be weaker than child? He's not even that strong, is he?
Where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Like, what? Okay.
Crush on Diluc, right? That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
So the opposite of love is in the air right now? That's not a good sign. Kaya! Oh my god.
Is that Captain Kaya?
Yes.
Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Ah! Damn it! Ah. But he's one of the better ones, man. Oh, man. When was the last time we saw him? It was in Sumera during the Nahida's birthday thing, wasn't it? Is that really the last? No, that can't be right. I'm forgetting an appearance. Unless that is right. But he was talking during that. Man. Cringe. I might cry a little, actually.
Sorry, Captain. Just
Not to be
pretend
dramatic, but if tears start rolling from my eyes, I can't do anything about it. I was under the impression that Master Diluc was the object of your affections. Damn, Kaya being a wingman?
Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago.
He did what to the city?
When I
Excuse
saw him,
me?
it was like
That's
butterflies just weren't
disgusting.
there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
I'm trying to figure out like where this could possibly be going.
But then I saw you, and it wasn't.
People are falling out of love? How is that?
You. I can't really explain.
How is that a plot point worthy of main story status? He needs to attend to business. Damn. Oh, hi.
Well, surprised to see us?
Had to finish walking up. You're the exact people I've been trying to find. I've been great. Sort of, kind of. Private conversation? Private conversation.
So,
You don't trust Catherine of all people? Like top 10 most trustworthy people of all time? Jean sent me to find? Oh. Okay. Oh, Jean is always sending people to find us. Why doesn't she come find us herself? What is it, because she's like the head of the military? Pfft, big deal. Big whoop. Big whoop-de-doo-dah. Oh my god, wait a minute. Could Varka be back? There's no way. No, that'd be too good to be true. Yeah, that would be too good to be true. But what if? Could you imagine after 5 years? He's finally back. Oh my god. No, they would never. They don't have the guts. They don't have the guts. They wouldn't. Stop thinking about it. Stop smiling. Stop it. No. No. It's not happening. Okay, but what if it... No. No, I got my hopes up for nothing. God damn it. Did they lock me in the city? That's what you meant by story mode? Oh. Damn, okay. Okay, fair enough. Wow, that fountain looks so nice with the little leaves on it. Aww. Can we get this as a furniture piece? This is beautiful. Speaking of furniture pieces, I actually did touch up my Serenity Pod a little bit. It still sucks, and it's still mostly empty. But it's less empty. It's slightly less empty. That's gotta count for something, right? Right? I feel like it doesn't. I just don't have any ideas. Like, I don't know what I want to do with it. I'm not a landscape designer. I'm not any kind of designer, actually. I mean, I guess technically you could argue I'm a clothing designer, just off of technicality. Eula's talking? Ooh. Ooh.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Actually kind of pleased with this, because we don't see Eula very often.
Whoa! Headquarters are packed! What's going on?
I had a Eula on my team in the Imaginarium Theater. She still hits so hard, even in modern day. Honkai Impact get their own teapot in 5.8? That'd be kind of funny. Good for them, honestly. If true. Allow me, you have note. Captain of the second company, Scaron. Captain of the third company, Eula. Captain of the fourth company. And of course, Captain of the ninth. How many companies are there in the Knights of... You meant Star Rail? Oh. Yeah, that'd be... we have our room, and we didn't really get to do anything with that. It's kind of sad, but, you know. Another room that we do get to do something with would be kind of fun.
You're all captains?
Obviously, they're all captains. How many companies are there? Have they ever told us that?
That's right.
Probably.
Master Jean is waiting for you inside.
Probably.
She'll explain everything.
So what kind of name is Scaron? Where the hell are you from with a name like that? Ooh, Jean's not talking. Ooh. The room sucks. You're not wrong. Want more space and freedom. Exactly. No, exactly. New faces, the number of incidents in Mondstadt in order to wrap up the case. I gathered all the captains. Damn, okay.
Trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
They still got laws here. I've never participated in one of our trials. In truth, we haven't conducted one in quite some time. Of course you haven't. Oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the church. How? What? Why? Huh? Sure, okay. Under the guidance of Barbatos, the knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. In today's case, requires a joint trial by both parties. Sure.
Serious one. So, do you need our help?
Better if I was getting... Yeah, inviting people to the room would be fun, yeah. Group of people I saw in the corridor, now there's someone missing. Where's Albedo? Do I care about him?
He's the captain of the investigation team.
Which company is that?
We didn't see him out there.
Which company is the investigation team? You called me here because Albedo's missing? The upcoming trial against Captain Albedo? Oh, what did he do?
Albedo is the one on
What did he do? Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something, isn't it? Oh, God. With him, the sky's the limit. No. God damn it, Albedo. What have you? I don't recognize that. Where are we? Is 100% the quest? Sick. Awesome. What the hell? New room? They made a new room? Do I get to come back to this room? Also, this is such like an anime trial room. It's goddamn theater of a trial room. Just a chair in the middle. This is something very dramatic is always bound to go down in a room like this. Who is that? I don't know. D-Luke's over there. I don't know who that is. Oh my god, Rosario's here. Aw. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt, sad. I, Jean, will oversee today's proceedings. Oh, it's you. It is you. Lame.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara?
It's very funny that this guy took 5 years to show up, especially since his design has existed for like at least 2, I think. Like they planned this guy forever ago and just never put him in the game. And we're just gonna pretend that it makes perfect sense that not once in 5 years we ever saw the head of the church. Not even one time, not even by accident. Don't think anyone's ever even mentioned him. That mummy character from Sumeru, dude, that would be so rad. What did you do, Albedo? See, that's the appropriate look of concern when Albedo's involved. Certain aspects of this case are classified as it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. What? What does that mean? If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Ace Attorney.
Ready to proceed.
2 new twinks. Wait, the other one's a twink too? No way. Holy shit. Genshin's a twink paradise. What the hell? They had Venti since day 1. They got this guy now. I'm sure some people like Misha. No. What's his name? Misha's and stuff. You know, what is his goddamn name? I get those 2 confused for some reason. They have... I don't care. Nobody cares. Goddamn bird hair.
A witness stated that
That's his name from now on.
In the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Oh.
No. There's no way.
We now call.
I don't know. I'd believe it.
Beatrice, please tell
I
us
wouldn't
what
be
you
that
saw.
surprised.
Well, I was out late that night on business.
I want to hear,
When I came back,
Dahlia
I saw
speak.
someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was
Some
strange,
kind.
so I followed him.
Some kind of
Then
bag.
there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was
Bro had a magical bag?
was a body.
That's kind of crazy.
Mr. Albedo's
Seems a
vision
little
allows him to
overdramatic, though.
manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Well, he might have. You don't know if he saw you or not. Describe your whereabouts at night. Aw, they put him on trial and he's not even talking? Damn. I was working in my office on the 2nd floor of the Knights of Vona's headquarters. That's right, the next day the defendant submitted his latest environmental report in Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
Sucrose? No. Damn, not even Sucrose was there.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
You're not wrong. That is fair.
This isn't looking good.
Hey. All right, I'll take it. Also, I feel like I don't remember him looking this good. I feel like the last couple of times I saw him, which wasn't that long ago, he did not quite look this good. Maybe because he wasn't, like, properly polished and in the game yet. Who knows? I like his funny hat. A lot of good hats in the Genshin universe. You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
Body wasn't recovered. You know exactly where it was buried and you couldn't get the body? Yeah, that's not... That seems a little weird.
I know what I saw.
No, we're not doubting you.
I'm telling the truth.
We're just saying it's
I
weird.
swear. Also, didn't you say
What up,
that
Diluc?
speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt?
Sucre.
Otherwise,
You learn like one other?
Damn.
Damn.
Out here like this.
Hey, at least all the at least all the NPCs are talking, right? That totally makes up for it.
The investigation was fruitless. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric
Sad.
were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
A single men's shoe. What?
The same
Okay.
location the witness
That's not the
described.
best evidence
If
ever.
no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
Maybe. No victim has been
It's
identified.
true. No one has been reported missing.
Nobody's even been reporting missing?
Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony.
Now, to be fair to the
clearly points
Genshin
to crime,
NPCs,
and she has no reason to
sometimes there's a slightly unique one. Once in a blue moon. Also, I don't know. They are really generic, but some of the combinations of like hairstyles and outfits kind of go hard. Like, there's a few NPCs that even though they're just a bunch of pieces put together, it's like, damn, hold up, you know? You know what I mean? Also, we have Melazines. So, I mean 10 out of 10 NPCs, honestly. I don't think Farina's a good lawyer. And Nuvalet's not a lawyer either. All of his experiences as a judge. So, as a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important
Did they, like,
point.
fix his hair at some point? Or am I
Yet,
hallucinating?
I must be frank. Not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
Okay, fair.
Nevertheless, I
I'd
don't
let Farina
intend to
defend.
prosecute this case on
Like,
solely
physically,
evidence
honestly?
alone, which
Sure.
brings me to the second charge against Mr.
She do be
Albedo.
having a vision. And although she's not the best vision user ever yet,
Second charge?
she's pretty good, all things considered.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Okay.
I now call the second witness to the stand.
Pretty wide area.
Wait,
That is an angle of Jean that has never been presented before. D-Luke! I'm gonna be honest, I didn't remember any of these people's last names. And seeing them again for the first time in years is really... It's kind of funny. Jesus, that was loud. For me. It's not actually that loud. Thanks. Person that is hopefully real. D-Luke's not talking either. Around 3:40 in the... What were you doing at 3:40 in the morning? First of all, weirdo. Albedo disposed of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male. Tall and thin, but it couldn't make out the age. He buried the body under the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any
We now have
traces.
accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
D-Luke, I don't think you should be standing that close to him, by the way. That just feels inappropriate. Feels unprofessional. I would only inquire as to what Mr. D-Luke was doing in that area so early in the morning. Well, that's fair. Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. You know what? That's fair. And just because it's a weird hour doesn't make it suspicious. Mr. D-Luke is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo, yet the question remains, where are the
I
bodies?
suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya. You should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
That's a box. That is not a body. Teeth in the femur of a human body. What the? They found bones? You found bones. Gross.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition.
Eh.
Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
You know, honestly, she's making some good
Both
points.
witnesses saw golden light,
I don't really have a
byproduct of alchemy.
way to dispute
That's
most of the
how
things she's
defendant
saying
destroyed
here.
the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were
Maybe
able to
Albedo's
tell
just guilty.
clearly
Plot
of the
twist?
events in the dark.
Yeah, alchemy is not a bad angle, but again, kind of unprovable. We have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student Sucrose. The two were at the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion take so long? Why not? As Sucrose was presenting the results of her research, she noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning. Fair enough. That's right, we were in the library together. Why are you blushing so much, Sucrose? What were you doing in the library?
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
And I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the
I
other witnesses
mean-
have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Okay, see, now that's just a dumb statement. Some people just don't sleep that much.
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens.
Sucrose do be top 10 cutest Genshin characters, right? Not crazy for thinking that. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. Rip. It's alright, Sucrose, you don't have to lie for me. Yeah, Mr. Albedo. Ooh. Ew. What do you mean, ew? She's adorable. 4 to 10. Yeah, but Genshin doesn't have that many cute characters. Well, I mean, it does, but like, 10 is a lot, you know?
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
That sounds familiar. That sounds kind of familiar. Also sounds a little strained, but...
Allow me to submit
Compared to
another
Diona. Well, yeah, Diona's like
The investigators
top 3, though,
intercepted one
so
of
that's
Mr.
not fair.
Albedo's
Top 3
cards.
versus top 10?
I
Big
will now
difference.
read
Huge
the handwritten
difference.
parts to the court.
Diona might even be top 1. Like, that envelope looks like it belongs to Mr. Albedo. Oh.
Never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded
Top
and
1, yeah.
transformed.
No, that's
into
fair. You know,
that
some people
of
might just
Earth.
like Chi-Chi more or something. I don't know.
The mystery of
I just wanted to leave
Earth
room
is
just in
often
case, but
linked to
me
death.
personally,
As such,
I would probably
death
put her
is the
first.
most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Yeah, that's a pretty damning piece of writing. I'll admit.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
Chi-Chi top 10. Damn.
The letter continues.
Damn. Yeah, fair though.
Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Okay, so at the very beginning, I was gonna say maybe he's just like making bodies. Kind of sounds like maybe he was just making bodies. I might be psychic. Trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that the letter makes more than a passing mention. Yeah.
Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes.
Yeah, it's also pretty fair.
No, it can't be true.
Sucrose can't believe
A
it.
guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence.
Fair.
But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Okay. Ha. Thanks, Albedo. Thank you. Great input there. Evidence is the evidence is conclusive on the charges of murder and unlawful disposal. Well, you can't prove the murder part. Talia so looks like a Fatui member. I mean, perhaps. Perhaps maybe the color scheme could fit in. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Maybe the funny hat doesn't help his case. I don't know if you can get him on murder. I think you can definitely get him on unlawful disposal of human remains. I'm not sure about that murder part, since you can't actually prove the murder part. That feels like a bad judgment. People in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Sad Sucrose. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. Wow, good job, guys. As you watch Albedo being taken back to the headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover. you say that we know it all too well, but like I missed technically the first Albedo thing. Like I wasn't around yet. I'm like not a day one player, unfortunately. So Beto told me a secret once that he was a synthetic human. Okay, well that part I was aware of. Fair enough. Following Ryan Daughter's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation, that would only make him more suspicious. Oh no, man. This is literally like the third time ever that Rosaria has shown up for a speaking role and she's not even speaking. That's kind of sad. That's kind of... That hurts a little. Damn. Damn.
Rosaria!
Damn.
When did you get
She's literally been here the whole time. Happen to have a message to pass along. For us? For me? You need to get Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there?
Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Go on. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. Yeah, sure. The wind waits for no one? That's not a saying. That's not a saying. That's just straight up not a saying. She made that up. That's not even a saying in the game. Rosaria's just making things up. She can't speak, but she can still make up sayings that don't exist. It's Nouvelette. That'd be wild. What is that sword? What is that sword? What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. No, get the frog out of here. What is that? Where did that come from? Oh, I've never seen that in my life. What the heck is that? That's not real. They made that up. What? Is that one? Oh, what the heck? Why is there this horrible picture of signature is best slot? I don't know. It probably is. If it is his signature, to be fair, when was the last time he even showed up on a banner? I wouldn't remember that. I never wish on weapon banners either. Mostly because it's impossible to get weapons, I guess. I don't know. You and Paimon went to Dragonspine to ask Albedo, who is conducting research there, some questions about alchemy, only to enter a series of strange events. Oh wait, this is the one that I did do. Why are you only telling me about the one that I did do? It is better nowadays, that is true. Albedo disappearing after a chat outside the cave and having no memory of the incident. Eula encountered Albedo elsewhere in the mountain and attempted to lead a child away. And he attacked Eula. You were able to confirm the presence of a mysterious figure. A battle ensued. Albedo eliminated the giant mutant Whopper flower posing as him. Yep. Still wacky that it was a flower, but whatever. Needing to lose 2. Yeah, needing to lose 2 is and then you still need to wish until the next one. It's yeah, those were some rough days. That was pretty bad. That's just thinking about that is so gross, man. God. And nowadays you don't even need to, you just need to get a different 5-star weapon. It doesn't even need to be a lost 50-50. And then if you get the next 5-star you get is boom. That's the one you wanted. There you go. You're welcome. So much better. I feel so bad for anyone who died to that system, because God, that was rough.
All right.
You're just climbing. Also, I underestimated the length of this wall. Great. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I can make it. I can't make it. God damn it. Let me just waste an entire piece of food on this real quick. Don't worry. What the heck is this symbol? That's a new symbol. I haven't seen that symbol before. What does that one mean? 25 stamina after any party member defeats an opponent's effect. Oh, so this is like special effects, I guess? Yeah, I guess this is just special effects. Weird. Yeah, they didn't have that symbol before. Huh. Any more new symbols? No. No. Okay, actually, I don't recognize that one. That one feels new. Any more menu changes? Oh, they actually show me my money on this screen and my primos. You can't see them past me, but they are down there. That's actually the best update of all time. I can see my money from my inventory. Dude, holy crap. Okay, sick. What do you want from me? No, I don't care about that. Anything else notable? Star Rail still has the West 75-25? Yeah, I guess that is pretty good, isn't it? Hard to compete with that. What is this? Proficiency rewards? What do you mean? What is this? Oh, what the? Shaken, not purred. Card face. Oh. Oh. So there's character proficiency rewards now. Noelle has 12 HP now? What? When did that happen? One full plate. What do you mean one? They nerfed Noelle? Never mind. One full plate is 2 shield points. Wait, what? Sure, one full plate is 2 shield points. That's fine. Never mind. That's not changed. That didn't change. I'm just hallucinating. 127 character proficiency. Damn. So I get an extra super card back for their special card just for using them a bunch? That's kind of awesome. There's no way I use this a bunch. Is there like... At 10 and 30. Oh, okay, so they just added one more. I get it. Cool. Cool, fair enough. Neato. That's kind of nice. I still haven't touched this in forever. I didn't even know they gave Noelle an extra 2 HP. I don't know why they gave Noelle an extra 2 HP. That's kind of insane considering how easy it is to stack like a dozen shield on her. But sure, man. I'm on board. Why not? I forgot to eat the food. To be fair, being a tank in the card game is almost impossible nowadays. So she deserves it. Yeah. She deserves it. Did they change Diona's card? I should have checked while I was there. Well, now I'm curious. Damn it. Oh. They changed the UI here. Oh. 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 Deck sharing code? Cool. Oh, and they made this menu better? You can actually... okay. Actually, that I think is the same. Did... you. No, I just want to know what your card... How do I look at cards? How do I look at cards? No, I don't know how to... I don't remember the buttons. I found the buttons. One cat claw shield. I don't remember it being called that. You get 1 shield point. Oh. 1 cryo damage heals his character for 2 HP. Summons 1 drunken mist. 1 cryo damage, 2 HP. Yeah, okay, Diona has not changed. They have not changed Diona at all. That's cool. Venti has 12 HP? Jean has 12 HP? Since when? Kokomi has 12 HP? Did they just make all the sort of Healy types strong? No, you still have 10 HP. These are some interesting choices here. I'm pretty sure he used to have 8 HP. Wow, I don't have very many cards, huh? Jesus. Right, focus. I got someone to meet. It's totally not Venti, I swear. It's definitely not who it is. Why would it be him? That wouldn't even make sense. Why would it be that guy? That really obvious guy that it definitely is.
Orders given. Orders received.
My Chi-Chi sucks still. I hate to say it. Okay, maybe she doesn't suck that bad. She did just like one-shot that dude. Granted, those guys have no HP, but still. She did kind of one-shot that dude. I don't know if the Chi-Chi clam build is really that great. But I don't know how else I would possibly build her, to be honest. So I guess it still is kind of the best option.
Faster?
It probably is good. Maybe if I just... I mean, I don't even know if she has relics equipped right now. She does. I don't know. Compared to newer characters? Yeah, that's fair. Oh my god. Who could have seen this coming? It's him! I'm shocked. And he's not speaking. Why? You were the chosen one. Kind of. Back when 30k was a lot of damage and extremely good? I guess, yeah. That's fair. I mean, it's pretty quick. To be... I mean, like, it's not bad. I just need to get better artifacts, really.
Venti, did you send us that message?
Max out the bubble? That is pretty sick, actually, yeah.
No, I did.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is...
Don't think Farina can even max it out?
Oh.
Maybe if you stacked healing or something.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animal Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
I might forget next time, because we have only met one time now, so...
That's right. I noticed you during
I don't remember how
Farina's
Farina's healing works. It's just based on her HP, though, right? Doesn't she have a billion of that? Okay, sure, let's have a chat then.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animal Archon in the loop.
Oh, so you're one of the people that knows who Venti is. Got it.
Wait then. You know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Dolly and I are close. He knows everything. Okay, so even though you're close, you've never mentioned him even one time? In 5 years? Yeah, sure. Thanks. Totally. God needs someone to communicate with their formal setting, and no one does it better than
Not
Dahlia.
that I saw
Cool.
that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
Duh. We just asked you if you knew.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Knew from the moment Ryan, daughter, and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. As two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. That's a word. That's a word. That sure is definitely a word. I mean, I guess it would just be Kreide Prince. I can't. How do German people talk? I don't remember. Is that a real word, or did they make that one up? Actually, I don't remember how EI is pronounced in Germany. In German, not Germany. I don't actually remember. But the Z is a... You know, who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other.
Sure.
A very common phenomenon.
Find a way to help our friend. Venti, spit it out. What do you know? Also, bro is the deacon of a church, and yet he still wears shorts. Cool. I mean, why not, you know? I know Albedo's a synthetic being, that a lot of strange things have been happening on Mondstadt, and even the Windbloom should be drinking and having... Yeah, okay, cool.
The minute we got here, something was off.
We share our observations. Very basic observations.
I picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
Well, now you know. You're welcome. Glad I could be of service. We're not singing Venti. I'm sorry. It's not the time. Oh, they won't even let you skip this line of dialogue. They really wanted a song in there.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Blood?
Making a comment, there's always unavoidable trials in life. At least that's what Barbados would say. Very funny. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. What do you mean, man? If only there were a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Yeah, I guess I can help. Fine, whatever. Treading Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight. Is that even true, though? I thought it was more of like a symbolic title than anything. Oh, Jumpy Dumpty. You removed the fuse. Well, what's the point then? Oh, it's the Dodo communication device. Of course. The Dodo communication device is back. This invention with a little help, a trick of mine, and allow us to keep in touch. Cool. Wind on my side? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. His name is Mika, not Misha. I remembered. No, I didn't just check. I remembered, okay? You have no proof that I just checked. I was just scrolling through my characters randomly, and I wasn't even reading, okay? Why? You could have just teleported me back. Wait, am I free again? I'm in story mode, but I'm free somehow? I guess so that I'm allowed to teleport because they know how far away this is? These story quests have weird rules sometimes, huh? Boing. 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 When do I do the 10 wish? After the story quest? Before Scoffia shows up? What the hell is this doing here now? Oh, this is just how we're doing story now? Oh, I get it. Okay. Sure. Just click on a mysterious rift in space-time. Just knock on Dialga's door or something. I guess it'd be Palkia's door, not Dialga's door. God damn it. I know you'll almost be shocked, but the evidence is solid. It really isn't solid evidence, though.
I still don't believe I'll
10 wish if Diona shows up.
using living people
Fair.
as alchemical test subjects.
That's fair.
It's like something out of a novel.
Stop saying that.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
You could be both, I mean. Just saying. Barker once said Albedo's are very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Private matter may require your attention. Hi, yeah, I'm here. Kaya has a favor to ask? Ugh. We have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange. I can't read him for the life of me, but I need you two to start investigating. Sure, why not? Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm a master investigator. I got this. I'll put on my funny detective hat and get to work. Easy.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Then I guess they're true. I mean, exactly. Yeah, we're just doing a job. The outcome doesn't matter. It's fine. If he gets arrested and goes to jail forever, that's his fault, not mine. Doesn't really affect me any. Go on, Beto's up. Wait, you're not saying that I... Oh! I get to walk up the stairs? Oh. This feels wrong. This feels illegal. It feels like I'm playing a hacked version of the game or something. It's like when you glitch out of bounds, dude. What the heck? What the heck? Can I go even farther up? What? No, never mind. I got preemptively excited. My bad. Oops. Oops. Got my hopes up for nothing again. My bad. Oops. Oops. Can I go in here? Nope.
Faster? Okay,
Can I go in here? Nope. Okay, so they let me come up here for one room. And one room only. I mean, fair.
Wait, Captain Kaya.
A little bit
Surely
disappointing.
I can't just.
Yeah, you can just let me in. It's fine. Jean told me to come
In
in.
that case, head on in.
You're not even gonna like double check that with Jean? You're just gonna accept that? You are not a very good guard.
So this
Fire
is Paimon's
Wyred
office.
immediately.
Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
This is nothing how like I pictured it. I thought it would be in like a creepy basement or something. That'd be a lot less nice. Maybe a lot less wood involved, you know? This is kind of just a normal room that has some bottles in it. Don't make me read.
Let's see what we can find.
Oh, what the? Alright, this is weird. How do I use my cursor? What? What? It's like my cursor... I control the cursor, but it seems like left and right also control the camera. But the camera control seems to be inverted. So it's like if I move my cursor right, the screen moves left. Did no one playtest this? Because I don't think that's how this should work. Call me crazy. Like, how am I ever supposed to investigate the research notes now? I literally can't. I can't get over there. I can't get over there. Who? Why? Why is... But, nothing else. There's no other way to move it either. I'm just doomed. I really hope I don't need to investigate the research notes, because I'm screwed if I do. Black powder residue at the bottom? That's called, what's that called?
Nope. No idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or
Soot.
too hard for
Holy,
me.
I forgot the word soot. Kill me. I'm dumb. My brain doesn't work anymore. Okay, funny box. The lockbox sits on decks. The latch bears signs of wear, suggesting the importance of whatever lies within. The lid remains wide open. In elegant penmanship, the letter reads, in addition, I do happen to have some information on the subject of our last discussion. The materials and arcane formation required for human transmutation. The formation of these records likely originate from the Conran art of chemia. Oh, I get it, like chemistry? That's crazy. Relevant documentation has not been well maintained, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions. What? Does not mean I support your pursuit of this research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own. There's another artificial human, huh? Okay. The idea that the dynamic of the creator and creation could exist within the same species is cause for concern. Even with talent like yours, I must urge you to proceed with caution. The signature belongs to an unfamiliar name, one that also appears on an alchemy book nearby. You're not gonna tell me the name?
Human transmutation.
You're not gonna tell me the name.
Is Albedo seriously looking into that?
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright.
Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. No, thanks for not telling me anything. Thank you. Appreciate that. Bunch of symbols.
These books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Bro has his own custom books? What a nerd. Damn. Hardcover book to strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. Hollow desk? Hollow desk? Hollow desk?
Wait,
Break into the desk?
there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
It clearly was not that well hidden, but okay. Oh. The lock mechanism is complex. Involve elemental power. Yeah, use Geo real fast. You got this. And it worked. Perfect. Incredible. Investigate. We could just have skipped a few A button presses, I feel like. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. Yeah? Duh? When festering forces a sufficient amount of life energy collide. What? The two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of refinement. What are you even saying? Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the project must take advantage of this
The name
opportunity.
of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
This is obviously the Pee Pee Poo Poo project, if I had to take a wild guess. Yeah. Would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? Amid the notes is a map with markings on it. Two of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes, and the third is in Dragonspine, so we're gonna have to go check out that third place. Cool. I haven't been back to Dragonspine in a while. This is gonna be a weird one.
What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Gene.
Oh, I didn't have to check the other book. Yay! That's good. It would have been impossible anyway. Dodo, Oh. Why did you subtitle the noises?
Let's answer.
Just let me enjoy the noises. How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case. Yep. Pretty much. What's Granddaughter's past like? What did she do? Granddaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics were pure madness. Oh, okay. Got it. Do I trust Albedo? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason.
Having a reason doesn't make it not murder, though. I don't
That must be it.
think that's how that works. Either way, a fair investigation means nothing. Means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts. Yeah, that's what I can read real good. Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of it's your fault. Just report back. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't plan on lying. I don't think I care about Albedo enough to lie for him. So, hey, what the?
Wait, that's Miles.
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
Okay, fire Miles too. He kind of sucks at his job.
It's okay. We're here on Gene's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Sure.
You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh,
Liar.
not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Fine. Fair enough.
Do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard.
It's important.
Oh, sure. You got it.
Sure,
The
Miles.
map we found in the hidden compartment
Sure.
seems important. We should check out the marked location.
Wow. That is a very rude door. I guess the Knights of Favonius do not teach their doors manners.
Faster.
Gonna have to complain to Gene about that one. What are you looking at? Okay, well, I'm not sure where this is going. Will the witch be involved? Probably not. They don't like to actually show up. They just like to be mentioned. But actually showing up? Impossible. Just absolutely impossible. It's not happening. Except for that one time, but that doesn't count. Yeah, that doesn't count. Does it? Also, Diana's not going to show up, so I guess I'm just not doing a 10 wish. You could have just said no to a 10 wish if... See, Alice, 9.4. Oh my god, that'll be like 10 years from now. Ignore the fact that that would only be like 4 years from now, but don't worry about that. That's irrelevant. Just pretend that it's 10 years. I mean, in theory, updates could slow down.
To build a snowman. Will you help?
Did Chi-Chi just ask me to build a snowman? Awesome. Some would say spectacular, even. I forgot that there were snow lines because I never come back here. I have like no reason to come to Dragonspine usually. I've already got all the tree pieces. I'm sure there's probably a few chests that I've missed. And there is this thing. No, I did end up opening that up at some point, didn't I? I think I did. I don't know. Point is, I don't think I have anything left to do here. So,
Should be getting close.
close to what?
Look over there. Something seems off.
Sure. A seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks different from its... Oh, you don't say. Okay. You remove snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body, but the hole is completely empty and the surrounding marks make it look like something was dug up.
Weird.
Okay.
Oh, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like the other places?
Maybe this one didn't die. This one escaped. Who knows? Doubts swirling in your mind? No, I wouldn't go that far. I think it's just, confusion. No, not confusion. It's just a lack of info, honestly. That's all it is. Hi, Gene. I'm back. Did I find anything? Not really.
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
None of it really does anything, actually. I see. Complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Ah, Albedo asked for a retrial. Good, good. Still questions surrounding the identities, the victims, yeah, minimal remains, yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah, what is wrong? If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. Yeah, that is true. And yeah, the public will hate Albedo forever. That is true.
Charges are so serious.
Second trial is set to play. What if they're not from Mondstadt? What if they are real people, but they're not from Mondstadt?
We should all just stay past
Would people be more or less angry? Thoughts? Probably less, let's be honest. People are cruel. Miles, what is your deal? Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Fire that guy. Kick that guy out of the city for a while. Not forever, but for a little bit, at least. Wait until 2 days later. Awesome, yeah, great. If anyone would like to make any big brain predictions on where we're going with this, feel free. I totally won't just steal them and pretend that I thought of them, I promise. It's just, like, I don't know, man. Obviously, they're not gonna make Albedo a murderer. Duh. Albedo sacrifices his life for Jean.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
That is certainly a bold prediction. I'll give you that. Definitely bold.
Quick as a flash.
Seems a little bit unlikely though. Yeah, let's head out, sure. Oh, here we go, back here again. I feel like we did not collect enough evidence to be back here already. Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. He's the assessor. Miss Hertha's still doing her job. Kaya's still doing his job. Nothing has changed at all. Great. Add the investigators made any new discoveries.
We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical
100%
office.
a lizard
And we're able to
person?
conclude that these are,
Yeah, that's
in
fair.
fact, human remains.
Okay, they're human, but you don't know who they are,
In
right?
addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt
Uh-oh.
citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Uh-oh.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint
Uh-oh.
the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly,
Uh-oh.
one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
A 1 out of 3 is pretty poor, though, don't you
The
think?
medical office couldn't spare the
It's actually 1 out
personnel,
of 2, actually.
so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Damn. Okay. Well, this would be hype if she was speaking. Hanselman? Male, 46 years old, marital status single. I don't think whether or not he's married has anything to do with anything. Feels kind of irrelevant. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. Medical records show that he sustained mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. Damn. We can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. His specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition. That's objection, speculation.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Objection. That's speculation again. You can't just come up with something out of nowhere. Alchemical or magical, both are possible. See, that's a better statement.
Thank you.
Only it was Diona's father. No, then Diona would be sad.
Victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Yeah. Also, he's Hydro. I figure I should probably mention that at some point. He do be Hydro. That's all.
Considering what he wrote in the letter,
I have
we
nothing to
can
say on
deduce
that.
The defendant needed subjects for an
It's just,
alchemy
yep,
experiment.
that's the way it is.
Who better than individuals whose
Swoop in and make her
disappearance
happy.
would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people
Could
of
you, though?
Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act.
Objection. You're just saying things again.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Testify on what exactly? What is her testimony gonna
Donna from the
provide?
flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
This trial's more of a sham than Ace Attorney trials. And those are absurd.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine.
Why?
I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc.
Prove it.
I thought it might
Prove
be
it.
nice to, chat.
I'm just saying prove it.
So I headed in his direction and
Prove that you were there.
saw it.
Do it right now.
Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body.
Okay, so you weren't even nearby. You were, yeah, that's not
I was
helpful.
terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place.
Why does that have to do with, that's, okay,
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him,
weird jump,
I would never
but sure.
have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right
Oh,
thing
Miss
to do.
Hertha convinced you. Well, now I trust you even less. D-Luke's trying to get his girl back. D-Luke heard that he... Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I can formulate the thoughts, but getting the thoughts from my brain to my mouth, proving difficult.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned.
Yeah, you can believe that all you want, but do you have,
The
like,
defendant is
evidence?
the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill. No
Yeah, but
question.
once again, do you have any actual evidence, or are you just going off of what you believe? Also, whose side are you on? Aren't you supposed to be impartial? Special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. Okay, here we go.
Wait,
Something.
You mean
The following are pieces of evidence uncovered by uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office. I don't think the office itself ratted him out, although that would be a crazy plot twist. The most important of which is this map. Yes, this map is pretty suspicious, I'll admit. The map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yep, it sure does. Were you the one that marked these locations? Good follow-up question. Also, yes, alright. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt. No, it is not, actually. That's not how that works. Sucrose, you can't just yell in the middle of a courtroom. You can't do that. Since you haven't covered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter. Yeah, go ahead, expound all you like. Feel free.
And physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
Random side note, because it just came to my mind. Shout out to dollar stores. Am I right? Dude, I love going to the dollar store and walking out with like a dozen items that I paid like $8 for. Even like, I actually don't know where Dollarama is. Is Dollarama in the States too? Who cares? Dollarama exists, and when I was a kid, they were $1. Then they were $1.25. Nowadays, things go up to like $5. And even though that kind of sucks, at the same time, the variety of stuff you can find there now is so much better. Like, it's almost worth it. It's almost worth it. I was just there earlier. You find the craziest things there. Things you would never expect to be there. You're like, how is this $4? But it is $4. Why is this at a dollar store? I can't find this literally anywhere else except for this random Dollarama? Okay. You know, pros and cons, really. Pros and cons to the increase in prices around there. But still, I mean, everything under $5, given some of the things you can find. God, Albedo should have went to a dollar store. Instead of... He could have maybe just found a homunculus there. He wouldn't have even had to do anything. You don't know. $5 for like a fresh human body? I don't know what the dollar store is selling. I'm just saying. It's possible. Hoyoverse needs to add dollar stores to their every one of their games. I never killed a single person. Thank you, Albedo. Sorry.
You have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Again, you have presented like 2 pieces of evidence total. Dude, she must have gotten her law degree from a dollar store. That would explain everything. God damn it.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
He's just gonna sit there and look funny? Maybe he is. Maybe he is just gonna sit there and look funny. Mind your business. It's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. That's fact. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience. He really does look slightly insane. Why? Look at him. Oh my god. Look at him. He's just... Bro.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr.
I feel like Ryan Dotter could have done a slightly better job putting his eyes in his face. Just saying. Perhaps patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Obedo seems serious but unfazed. Does it mean he really didn't do anything? Yeah, right? That's what he looks like. He looks like one of those wide-angle zoom-in shots that's supposed to make people look insane. That's what he looks like just normally. That's just what he normally looks like. It's his everyday look. If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragon Spine. Yes. It was obviously a hint. Just like how he left that box open and blah, blah, blah. He's expecting us to help him. Tell us what you found. Oh, yeah. We found some dirt. Why did they render this? They used their special rendering on this one, too. What the heck? Why? Whatever was kept in the hole is gone, and the surrounding area bore markings of an unknown creature.
Then, there must
Oh my god, do you think the giant whopper flower's back? Planted itself, came back to life? Third marked location is in Dragon Spine. We only knew about it because we found the map. Yes. Too much budget. Apparently, I guess. No body or remains whatsoever. Exactly. Okay, I'll just click on the golden one, whatever. The differences. Yes, the differences. 130 million from Casterings. Is that really the number? Holy hell. You've got... That's insane. That's insane. Holy. Really? For such a mid character? I mean, I guess unique gameplay mechanic. I guess she was kind of good, pretty good. That's insane. Damn. Sheesh. Albedo marked the 3 locations on the map and found a hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them based on what we know. All 3 locations were likely used to hide bodies. The hole dogs in there, certain areas seem big enough. But unlike the first 2 locations where claw marks around the hole, the 3rd location and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragon's Spine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? Cypher's banner, 10 million. I think she's gonna do a few more than that. A few more million than that. Connected to a separate instant. Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow year-round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. 13 million? It's probably going to be like 30 something. Actually, I don't even know what the low end of Star Rail banners are like, so I don't have a frame of reference to make a guess on. Yes, he's a synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners. Yep. Wait, who are the other 4 sinners? Who are the other 4? There's more than 5 witches. Who are the other 4 sinners? What? I don't remember. Shit, I don't remember. I don't remember the sinners. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was, it's probably not my fault I don't remember them. I doubt they were even mentioned. 20 million is on the low end. Yeah, she'll do at least 30. Come on. Even if she sucks, she's still a hot cat girl, so... He's a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it'd likely be well concealed. That's fact. Albedo has never displayed any ill will towards humanity. Yeah, that's true. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. Yeah, that would be kind of messed up. Oh, encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot! Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo. And we weren't the only ones. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him? Huohuo seems to... 12? That's it? But Huohuo is actually good. Really? Damn. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the case of the 2 addressed in the previous trial, it was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the 3rd location. The hole was still there, and the dirt scattered above the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the 3rd scene given the same treatment as the others? Why were the traces removed? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the 3rd location weren't fresh, which suggests that the Dragonspine incidents happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still a reasonable doubt in this case, as if there wasn't last time. And I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever, traveler.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the
Poor
3rd location.
Huohuo.
That fact alone makes him the most...
Also, has this been way too quiet the whole time? That's great. That's awesome. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's just fantastic. It's okay. It's only been an hour and a half. It's fine. And honestly, most of the important characters haven't spoken anyway, so who cares? If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. But that's not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide those things at 3 locations. Great. You're enjoying this. Well, I mean, you know, still mostly silent.
Ha! So you admit it.
Ha.
Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
That's not what just happened. You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead and buried the body on the mountain, the third location marked on the map. Oh, is
Actually,
he actually
traveler
back?
Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day.
Wait, bro's actually back?
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine.
I was kidding when I said that.
After it ended, we all left the area.
But I was kidding.
If the person Albedo
That can't be real.
is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear?
Does this lady live in
You've
some
clearly
alternate
lost
dimension
your
or something?
mind.
Is she getting her wires crossed? Is she even listening? If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair, blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you. Thank you, Kaya. Yes. Exactly like him. So I was right, it does come back to what happened. Yeah,
It's
obviously.
one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
Ma'am, you live in a magical fantasy world.
What's
Calm
going
down.
on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Then leave. I don't think you're being held here.
Regardless, the important thing
Just
is that you
leave.
admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yeah, but it was a bad guy. Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. It appears I need to withdraw my testimony. I don't think you can just do that.
What?
I mean, I guess you can. No, you can do that, can't you?
Everyone, I brought her.
I'm sorry. Your name is Note? Bro's name is Note. That's...
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
Oh my god. What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
Okay, hold on. So the plant... Wait, are we saying the plant came back and then was like, you know what? I couldn't kill him, so let me take him to court instead? That... No.
Hello to you, too.
A calmer looking Hertha. Oh. So you're saying Hertha isn't bad at her job. As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of
I
Favonius.
see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked
Again,
against you.
There's
All
like
I
3
want is
pieces of
justice
evidence
for the
total.
people of Mondstadt.
Really not much of a mountain. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that's where the subject of my research lies. The dragon. Durin. Who may or may not have been pseudo-resurrected as a tiny little baby dragon. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin. They couldn't have just given him one more syllable. In battle, and with help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy and one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more vital. Wait, more revitalized by the day. He's getting stronger. But like, he's never gonna be able to revive, right? He doesn't have a body. All he's got is a couple of bones left. I don't think that's enough to do anything with. Then again, magic, right? Who knows? Homunculus, yes.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine.
Damn, chill.
So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery. But your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
She's not. This evil version is not a very good actor. The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, New Revival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing.
Womp
By
womp.
that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter.
Could you? Also, imposter?
How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
How many scars do you got?
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Oh!
Huh?
Telling me Miles is actually a combat guy?
You don't know?
I thought he was more
Or
of a
you don't
stand-around guy.
remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing.
Oh.
No, my head. It hurts.
Very convincing, yep.
The
I believe that
scar is
100%.
right here.
Ooh, damn, that's quite the scar. How did you not manage to lose your arm off of that? That's impressive.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Okay, but if they're like a really good shapeshifter of some sort, then like, couldn't they just fix that real quick? Guess not. Guess not. You can add it just now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say, spawn of Durin's life force? Oh. That's what's happening. Powerful life force and appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one. Formless one. Formless one is kind of a unique insult. Paralyzed to act because you're worried that using your power could affect your accomplices. What? There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your
Sure.
arm. Have it your way.
Burger King?
Whoa!
Come on, let's go.
Bro just whipped out a knife? Damn, they all just whipped out knives? Really funny looking knives?
Hey, they're shielding the imposter!
Sus among us. I said it. Sorry. I had to say it. She's trying to get away. Stop her.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
How many clones are there? Holy. That guy did not last. How many fake dudes? What the? So basically, Durin's lingering life force is just causing fake life forms to show up? That's kind of wacky. So where'd this dramatic piano music come from? That was kind of cool for 2 seconds. Finally had a chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the few days were probably part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it, and they didn't tell me. Wow, that's just rude. Why didn't they? Are they afraid that I'm not a good enough actor? Because I'll have you know, I have trained with some of the best actors in all of Mondstadt, so I don't know, maybe show me a little bit more respect in that front. Master D-Luke picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Of course he did. Let's pretend that Diona also picked up on what was going on, just because of her instincts. She was like, something smells fishy. And she didn't do anything about it because she was busy. Oh, slimes, hi. Oh. Hello, Charles, that's a bit...
How are there monsters in the city?
They're all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not, we've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature... Oh, wait, it actually did say nature. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. It knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance. Yeah, sure, why not?
Where's our first step?
No, I'm in. I'm ready. That's fine. Top of the city wall. What? Why would that be our first look? There's literally slimes right in front of... they're down there a little more, whatever. Provide mobile support to various areas in the city. I got this. I once defended an entire nation from an abyss attack. I think I can handle a few monsters. Not to brag or anything, but like... What? Oh, uh-oh. Slimes have mysterious powers. Aww. They're actually, like, fighting. Good for you guys. I'm gonna leave you alone, though. Albedo told me to check out the wall, so that's Venti. That's not... Hey, bud. What are you doing? You here to help, or are you just here to stand around? Shoot, someone's coming. Help, please, someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect, didn't drop the X. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Well, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. It's gonna be pretty exhausting. And of course it is. And he'll get a drink.
These
Perfect.
two know the other's identity then?
Yeah, I mean, is that surprising, really? Never expected these monsters to become this advanced. Power of evolution can't be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Duran absorbed the previous imposter. Oh, okay, so the plant guy isn't back, but Duran just kind of slurped it up.
Wait, so
Sure.
what about the map?
What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters. Oh, damn. Jesus. Oh. Most of the people who were replaced had no close relatives. Okay, so only people that didn't matter as much died. That's still a tragedy. I don't think we should gloss over that. Still. Just saying. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Got it. And then he put the... Yep, okay. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies after we defeated that doppelganger Whopper Flower. That's quite the combination of words. I'm glad that you remember what I told you about Subject 2. In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopper Flower into Subject 3. You're telling me... Oh, there was another dude? Subject 2? I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. Oh, okay. But Duran's becoming more revitalized by the day. Damn. Duran absorbed a failed creation along with his knowledge and the way of thinking. Ever since then, all the creatures... Wait, what about the little baby dragon? That didn't help? That didn't help at all? Little baby dragon didn't help at all? Wasn't that... Wait, was that a different dragon? Was that a third dragon? No, that was Duran, wasn't it? What? Oh, God. Oh, no, there's too many dragons. I thought that was Duran. And if it was... pseudo-semi... Wait, did he even get to... It was Delvin. Jesus Christ. Was it... Did he have to stay in the book world? So is that why that doesn't count? Is he a book-only guy? I don't actually remember. Maybe. Maybe? Yeah, I really don't remember. No, hold on. Didn't we get him as a pet? Hold up. No, wait a minute. Also, couldn't anyone leave the book? No. Whatever. If it is Duran, then why didn't making that dragon have any effect on Duran's remaining life force?
We can't go around hurting innocent people.
Sure we can. I mean, no, you're right. We can't do that. It'd make me look bad if I just lays around after promising to help. Yeah, well. That was... Genshin is a little bit quieter than some of the other games I play, so my volume is up louder when I play Genshin. So that Gyafu was very loud. Jesus. Now that I've been deafened by some random fox, let's continue. Good job, Venti. Beautiful music. Absolutely beautiful music. Just exceptional. What a glorious song that was.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
Yes, you have. Don't even lie.
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
Thank you, Note.
Requesting assistance at the side gate.
Thank you,
Heading over
Scaron.
now.
Thank you, Note.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
Why are you surprised? What? Why would we be surprised by that? We've seen this before. This is old Mondstadt lore. There isn't enough for you to spend your points on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't had a lot of time to cook lately. With, you know, the whole having a job thing.
Huh? That voice. Venti?
I'm sorry. I'm washed up. I know. Alright, let's get to it. May the Animal Archon protect you. That's you. That's you, dingus. That's you. 20k points, 1 extra hour of job. I can't really do that. That's not a thing I have control over. Oh, hey, Sucrose. What are you doing? What are you up to? This would be better with some music. Maybe a score to go along with the... No? Just silence? Ooh, Kaya, you can't beat this guy. You don't have fire. Oh, well, there we go. Never mind. Good job, D-Luke. You don't need it. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, work together. Yeah, be friends. Whatever. Uh-huh. What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Oh. When did you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Yeah, Kaya... When has Kaya ever been nervous? I mean, he probably has been, but he's always cool on the surface. Bro out here being cucumber-esque, honestly. I don't want to be Diluc. Ew! Get me out of here! Okay, never mind. This Diluc actually does damage. It feels weird to see level 102 Hilichurls in Mondstadt. Like, really weird. It feels wrong. But I guess technically they're from Dragonspine, so it makes sense. Does Diluc normally do this much damage? Or is this a special Diluc? Is this a super mega ultra special Diluc? Probably. Ow. But then again, I don't know. I've had Diluc for a long time. But obviously, to no one's surprise, I've never built him. Because I'm dumb. And also, I just didn't really need him. If I would have needed him, obviously I would have built him.
Oh, so sorry.
Duh.
Time for retribution.
Okay, bye. Oh my god, it never ends. Oh, cool, you can dash in between his different sword attacks. His, skill move is... Yep, I can speak. I guess there's just a time limit between each part, right? Yeah. It's not like it's an actual set-in-stone combo or anything. Funny Diluc, thank you.
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya!
Now, where's Diona to make fun of Diluc? Where's she at? Just saying. The other areas are secure?
What?
No.
We can't be here because we care?
I ignored them.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry, my trusty civilian volunteer. Yeah, right. We didn't have to bring that up. Yeah, we do. We do have to bring that up. It's funny. You were the one on my side by the end. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer. Yeah, but why not, though?
So sweet.
Things happen. Also, Diluc, don't you kill people? Don't you kill bad guys? Like, maybe he doesn't kill the bad guys. Maybe he just beats them. What are you doing here? Okay, good. We're just gonna gloss over that. Oh, good job, you two. That was kind of unexpected. Rosaria, Barbara. Yay! I don't want to be no. Fine.
Let's dance.
Enjoy. Be healthy. Okay, as dumb as this is, it's kind of cute. I'll admit. What if I just didn't heal you though? Then what? Blonde eyes. I mean, Honestly, I think I like Barbara's outfit more. It's a little, maybe a little bit more plain, but I don't know. I kind of like it.
I'll protect us.
Swan. No, I remember Swan. Where does Swan stand? I know he's around in the city somewhere.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
I refuse. You're not rushing back on the front line, are you? You're still injured. Silent Barbara.
Don't worry, Miss
Damn.
Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way.
I'm going to give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others who need to go. Also, Rosaria kills people.
Of course.
Is it just the cold-blooded part? Is that what we're stressing, Mr. DeLuke? Master DeLuke? Sorry, my bad. I mean that Jean and others have been praying this for a really long time. Okay. Just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Oh, okay. Later warned us in advance. Something to do with Dragon Spine. Do I get to celebrate Windbloom at the end of this, by the way? Or... or, we just gonna gloss over that? We're gonna just skip that, or... Everyone's gonna be fine. We were prepared for this. Hello, Grace. Goodbye, Grace. Oh my god, it's Mona. What is she doing? No, oh my god. Well, that's the deadest Hilitril in Mondstadt right now. Ooh. Yeah, okay, well. Damn, Amber and Mika both silent? Looks like we got 25 Hilitrils, 2 Blazing Axe Minotaurs, and a bunch of different slimes. That's a lot. It's actually quite a lot. Also, last time Amber showed up wasn't even that long ago, and I'm pretty damn certain she spoke. So what the heck? Take this.
That's more like it.
Yeah, I'll just... Yo, watch out. Yep, this is a... Ghost Quest? Oh. Yeah. Did she not talk to her?
Go, Barret Bunny.
Isn't that crazy?
I'll race you there.
You guys actually stay by the explosive, please? It's very unhelpful when it doesn't actually hit anyone. Oh wait, I got Mika too. Oh wow, he doesn't do any damage either. Awesome. And I don't remember how he works. I'm pretty sure he's some sort of buffer. I just don't remember how he works.
Not so
Are
hard.
you... My bombs did not hit them, but their bombs hit me. Isn't that great? Baron Bunny didn't even do any damage. Oh. They gave me a good D-Luke, and then they gave... Oh. That slime was...
All units are now in position.
Guess that slime became an Animo slime.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter?
Imposter?
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead.
Damn, you guys really did just plan
And then,
everything, huh?
What do you know? Someone who looks
Okay.
exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later.
Sussy Among
Jean
Us.
hadn't told me about your mission.
Skibidi has
I
nothing to
look
do with
forward
Among
to
Us,
the line.
okay? They are unrelated. You can't just throw that in there as if it fits in. And then it was all real at one point. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Amber didn't know? That's messed up. Sounds like Eula did alright. Of course Eula did alright.
for
Eula
sure.
wouldn't
She's
lie.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again?
Skibidi outfit in the game. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Okay. Damn, okay. I didn't realize Among Us was even still even being worked on at all.
When did that
I kind of thought it
happen?
just died.
Over 6 months ago.
6 months?
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
And you didn't call me up and let me know at all. You didn't give me a heads up. We had to wait long enough to convince the fake her that she had our trust. Yeah, okay.
But how did the knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
Magic.
There's an informant among our ranks.
Among? Among Our? The hit sequel to Among Us?
Honestly, this whole situation almost
Among
gave Clement a
Our.
heart attack. All those awful accusations.
Can we make a knockoff Among Us game and call it Among Our? We'll make it one word though. Amongur.
Yeah, thank
And then
goodness
they
we
can't
were
sue
able
us.
to-
We'll just be like, no, it's not Among. It's different. Don't worry about it. And then yeah, then I can't get sued. Promise. Yeah, I get it. Among Poo. So you were just banking on me wanting to help out? Fair enough. Alright. I was part of the plan, I just wasn't an informed part of the plan. That's great. Thanks, guys. I don't know if I should be honored or kind of annoyed.
Aw, that means a lot.
Does it though? Does it though?
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Oh my god. Oh, hey guys.
I think you should give yourself more credit. You were brave enough to sit through the trial despite the nature of the allegations.
Deacon Dahlia, I didn't see you there.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone. At a time like this, 2 is much better than 1. So let me help.
Didn't think
Of
Miss
course she
Rosaria
does.
remembered
She
me?
spent all
What?
that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most dedicated student. As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long
He's
before
he's
these
not
events.
Fatui. Ignore his name and
Perhaps I spoke
the
too
way he
soon.
looks.
You do skip.
He's not Fatui.
I'm sure he felt the time was right.
He knows who.
Besides, you know the
Eh,
truth. I know the truth.
Venti
It
wouldn't.
doesn't change.
Venti wouldn't fall for that. Venti's not stupid, and we know who every Fatui is. It's fine.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation.
He's just got
would have
a
been
good
for the
fashion sense.
whole
That's all.
City to hear.
What's up with the one strap though? Couldn't afford a second one? Because other than that, he's symmetrical. And then it's just he's got that one. Why? Okay. Even Diona's father? What does Diona's father have to do with anything? Oh, hello.
Lupicon, it's you.
Oh, Razor's talking? No way. Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. When did my traveler get this ability? Hold on. He must, he's not, we're not killing Diona's father. Also, his name is Draf. Come on. Show some respect for the, that was funny. We got to see the one frame transition in the animation. Oh. Wait. No, this is my traveler. Is that what the 6 comes? I unlocked this recently. Traveler's normal charge unloading. Oh, yeah, okay. Crit damage of these. Oh, so that was the. Oh. Okay, so his C6 is actually pretty good. The rest of them do kind of suck. Especially when you look at them next to the ones you get for the boss fight specifically. But that one's pretty good. That one's actually quite good. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. You could work. I could work with that. There's a Honkai Pokemon game come out. You need to play it. Do you? Is it a need?
You're in for a little shock.
Is it really a need? Maybe actually. I would be. I feel like I'd be down for an RPG nowadays. It's been a while. It's been a while. It just has. It's been a while. Straight up. I haven't played Pokemon in forever. Paper Mario was so long ago. What have I played since then? I don't think anything. Bug Fables was forever ago. Still haven't gotten back and finished the bonus stuff in Bug Fables either. That's kind of sad.
It happened a lot before?
Nexus Animal. I don't want to play another gacha though. I really don't. I have zero interest. An old professor even wrote to me a few days ago. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all, and mine was a gentle old man from the Spuntamount school. God damn! Sorry. Just goddamn. Sorry.
Gentle electrocution.
Haven't seen Lisa in a while. Yeah, I get to move about every once in a while. The MCs are? Oh, really? Are they... Why am I fighting these guys? These guys aren't even on the list. Does everything have to deafen me? Is that just the reality I live in? I think it is. What? How many... Dude, how many things are there? Who are you? Why am I talking to... Oh, are you... Oh, I saved you? Hold on. So there's a million actual things I need to do. And then on top... Wait. Oh... What? Girl, long pink hair guy looks like Hugo. Oh. I didn't think I'd see you. But I guess that makes sense. No! Damn it. These darn things are more annoying than disgusting booze hounds. Albedo sauce, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the cat's tail. I'll be here to watch over things. Oh. Well, I know where I'm ever going if there's a disaster. Straight to the cat's tail, obviously. What better place is there to be? You get to be surrounded by cats. Diona's protecting you. They got good food. They got good drinks. I'm just saying. Cannot think of a better place to shelter. So, yeah, that's where I'd go immediately. I could be in Notland. If there's like a disaster in Notland, I'm still going to the cat's tail. Doesn't matter how far away I am. That's where I'm taking shelter. Oh, hey, Bennett.
Gotta say,
Bring cat.
when I saw you on the side of the road,
Bennett
I
speaking?
thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Bennett and Razor, of all people. Some of the biggest names in the biz. They're still here.
Oh gosh.
But we've
I'm
lost
so sorry
some
about that.
some other.
I was
Okay,
trying to run
sure.
away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended.
Actually, I
to be
guess that might
unconscious.
make a little bit of sense.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic.
I have to sneeze.
Oh, Traveler. Elvira, you're here.
That was a pretty good sneeze. Whew. And the work in progress for a game is called Petite Planet. Is the planet small? Is the planet small, or are the things on the planet small? Or am I small? Am I small? I am kind of small, I'll admit it. I'll admit, I'm small. What are you going to do about it? Diana, sheltering people. Yes, go there.
I'll take her there right away.
Thanks, Bennett. Love you. I mean, no, I meant it. Oh, it seems like Animal Crossing. Oh. But why would I want that when I could just play Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Duh. If I was going to play an Animal Crossing-like game, that's the one I'm going to. Not a Hoyoverse game. Sorry. What the... Noelle! Noelle's not speaking either. Is she too busy being in Mario games or something? Too busy to be Noelle? Wait a minute, a trial Noelle?
Steady as stone.
Hold up. Wait a minute. This Noelle sucks. She does have more defense than my Noelle somehow. And more HP. I don't know how that's even possible. Oh, because that has that built in. Never mind. Okay, well, mine's more impressive then. Mine's way better. Are you kidding me? You don't even have a 5-star weapon on the 4-star character? Okay, sure. Yeah, alright. Totally. 1,500? 2659 is the best you can muster? Pfft. This is a fake Noelle. This Noelle's not real. It's not a real one. How does Albedo work? Does anybody know? Because I don't. I have literally no idea. What is this little flower that I have? What does that do? I filled it up. Now what? 20k? That's not a lot. I don't know what I'm doing. Assuming that, based on the fact that my count seemed to restack, I'm guessing the burst uses this little flower meter. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know. I've never cared about Albedo as a playable character. Thanks for the help. That was a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. As if there was literally any doubt. Like, as if. Do you think I doubted you? Okay, if the cat's tail is, like, at capacity or something, then I guess the second place is... the second safest place is wherever Noelle is, I guess. That's place number 2. Number 1, cat's tail. Number 2, Noelle. Easy. That's how you stay safe in Mondstadt.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast.
Oh no.
Disappearing like
You lost Clea?
I only lost sight of her
Really?
for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
How?
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon.
Nothing.
Yeah.
We're just helping
but
out.
We kinda already heard what you said.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose.
She'll come back. Nah, she'll come back.
Wait! Something's coming this way!
She'll come back.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Sure you did. Wait, Albedo's thing stays up even when I'm a different character? How does Albedo work? Yo, Dodoko? Clea! She showed up! See, I told you everything would be fine.
Feel this ancient power.
MC's at a 0 kid level.
I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated.
What the heck is going on over there? Oh. He's hitting the tree.
More speed.
That's funny. Since when can enemies hit trees? Are you sure? That was weird. Hey, walk over here. Hey, walk over here. Yeah, walk over here. No, walk over here. Come over here. Oh man.
Flood of frost.
No, but I wanted to drop a Eula nuke. That's not fair. I wanted to see. Oh. Man.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
I wanted to casually drop like 100k physical damage. Aw, Clee's not talking. Damn.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
Duh. Need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Yulu would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters. Okay, bye.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
Be an honor. Clea will do her best. Still kind of messed up that Clea is somehow a knight and Noelle isn't. Just throwing that out there because it really is kind of messed up. Whoever places Clea is gonna suck. Nah. Honestly, Clee's voice is a little bit weird. Not weird in a bad way. Just, you know what? Never mind. You're right. I think it's because it's kind of unique that it's gonna be tough to find a suitable replacement. Yeah. Hell's daughter privileges. Yeah, that's probably it. Eh? It's pretty much. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened. Let's not even pretend. How did we fare injury-wise? Everyone is literally fine. What do you mean? Injuries are few and far between. Yay.
We're back!
Yay.
Amber?
Right as rain. Miss Klee kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. Yes, yes, you did. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. I'm back, Master Gene. I don't know why he turned into Kermit. That was a weird choice. Yeah, Gene is awesome. We're all really cool. We did it. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Oh, great. We can talk about it back at headquarters. Traveler and Paimon should be there too. Sure. Okay. No Diona? No Diona, though? No Diona? We're not going to invite Diona? I feel like we could invite Diona. She did help. Like, she did help. Oh my god, Venti. Venti, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way. Does that mean you saw me running for my life? No, apologies. I forgot I said anything. Just kidding, but you're right. It was tough out there. Almost lost my hat to the wind. Oh my god, this guy. This guy. Also, you control the wind. How do you lose your hat to the wind that you are in charge of, sir? That's just embarrassing, man. Of course, it was out in the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. I picked up anxious voices and a child's anger. A child's anger. Oh, bro, just casually posing on us? Okay. Forced down to come with the traveler throughout the story. 24/7 Diona would go crazy. I certainly wouldn't complain. I would not complain. It would be, okay, it would be an astronomical amount of work. But what if, like, when you meet a character, you could just, like, choose to have them come along with you, like a partner? You know? And they had dialogue for, like, every quest and stuff? Wouldn't that be kind of crazy? Basically, like, what Thousand Year Door does with their partners. Like, they don't actually add anything important, and they don't change the dialogue of any other characters. But they still say something, you know? The deepest, most story-heavy cutscene, Diona just vibing in the corner.
Oh,
Probably just standing there
no
grumpy.
wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That would be pretty great. That would bump this from like a good game to like one of the greatest games of all time. Phonia. Oh, hello. Miss Phonia, here to make your report.
Nothing much to report, actually.
Oh, okay. Thanks. We're talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this whole time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
Are you the traitor Amogos? Why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Do you think we're still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent a message over the winds in the last few minutes of battle. See, I get that on the one hand. And I'm not going to say that I'm a fan of the voice actor. I don't actually know what she goes by. They go by. I don't know what they go by. I don't know who she is, who he is. I don't know who anybody is. Anyway, Paimon's voice actor. I don't actually know. I can't remember. Anyway, I don't like them as like a person. I haven't heard great things, and also I don't know them. But like, I like Paimon's voice, and I don't care if I'm like the only person on that hill. I'm still dying up there. I don't care. I'm sorry. I like Paimon's voice. Maybe it's like Stockholm Syndrome from my eardrums or something, but I don't know. Maybe I don't like Paimon's voice. Maybe I just like Paimon. Maybe my love for Paimon is blinding. Nah. There have been a few times recently where she's seemingly had a little bit too much fun. I liked after the funny choking happened, there's been a few too many over-the-top goofy deliveries, I think, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I think she just needs to reel it back a little bit. Back to just normal, wholesome friend Paimon. I don't know, man. I don't even know anymore. When am I doing a Paimon outfit? Oh, that sounds annoying. Like, how would you accomplish those sleeves in real life? You know what I mean? I feel like I've seen people do it, but it just... above my pay grade. Paimon would be a good... if you were like a cosplayer that had a kid that liked to dress up with you, Paimon would be a great costume for a kid. Like, the parent could go as the Traveler, and then the kid could go as Paimon. Oh, that'd be so cute. Oh, that'd be adorable. I'm sure that's already happened, but I'm sure someone out there's already done that. Personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. What does that mean? Another. I don't need to deal with Paimon. Navarro catching well-deserved strays there. I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. Please, no. Please, no.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
Varka is not really young. The witches are just really old, Paimon. We're aware of this. I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. That's not true. Yeah, more like that. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, Tripartite Conference is a gathering of 3 parties, the Hexen Circle, the Anima Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and Church. Oh, that makes sense. Sure. Sure. Yeah, no, fair enough. Ooh, stained glass. Ooh. Damn, look at that homie on the left. Is that young Varka? Is that a young Varka? Is that a strapping young Varka? My goodness. Man, if that's what he looked like young, he's probably still smoking, dude. I mean, I'm just saying. What's her name? Navia? Navia's dad might have some competition. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. Monster's greatest time of need. The mages return on their aid. I don't want to see the witches, though. They scare me. I find them terrifying. You know? I don't trust them.
You're gonna use that thing to call them?
At all, actually. When have we ever had anything even remotely tangentially related to a witch and have it not go horribly wrong? Just saying. I'm just saying. Shh, everyone shut up.
What's that ringing?
Love that little beep.
Is it the wind or something?
That's not the right voice. Uh-oh.
Wait. Barbados?
Why are we talking to Min? Varka? That's Varka? What? What? What?
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
That's... Look, we haven't seen Varka yet. That is true. But that voice does give me hope that he's going to be exactly what we all dreamed he would be. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's a little bit of hope there.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Wait, whose voice is that? I know that voice. I think I know that voice. Is that who I think it is? That could not be who I think it is. No, there's no way. He wouldn't be in this. Then it's someone adjacent, someone who sounds familiar. I am notoriously bad with names, and that fact is kind of not helping right now. I think I know who I'm thinking of, but I don't think I know who I'm thinking of at the same time. This is a conundrum. 10. What does 10 have to do with anything? Genshin John. I don't think that's his name.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
It's probably under the Windrise tree, let's be real. That seems like a bit much. Does it, though? Shh. I love that noise so much.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti. Ugh. I don't want to talk to Alice.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
I hate her. It's Barbatos.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear
She's
Barbados?
voiced. Was she not voiced that one time? I feel like we've heard her before, haven't we? Oh, wait. No, I think the first time she had dialogue, she didn't speak. And then the time where we went to that tea party, it was a different witch that was talking, right? And then she wasn't one of the witches involved in the storybook event. So yeah, is this the... No. Yes? Maybe it is the first time she's speaking. I don't remember. Who cares? She is here, though. And that is kind of hype.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's Albedo. It's me, Aunt Alice. Albedo, captain of the Knights of Vonia's investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented. Oh.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
Maybe. Yes, actually. In terms of technique, no, but in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay,
what does that mean?
That makes no sense.
Don't ask questions, Paimon.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
I don't believe that for a second, right?
Hello again, everyone.
Yep, that checks out. Yep, that's, yep. Turned yourself into a giant Dodoko. Of course she did. You think she'd actually show up in a human form? Come on.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
I'll admit. Pretty adorable.
Wow. The attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare?
God, this thing's adorable.
Just come find me at
Why
the
does it have to be
rendezvous
Alice?
when
I
you're
hate
ready.
her. She's out here being all cute. It's not fair.
Nice of you.
You can't be the
I
worst and then
suppose it's
also be
just human
absolutely
nature,
adorable.
darling.
He's waiting for you there. Oh, there's another mysterious he. Is this the other mysterious he that I was told about? Could it be? Actually, I guess it could be. Oh my god. Could it be? And just like that, she's gone immediately? Doesn't have time for her own daughter, but she will appear in a Dodoko form. Just to say that she's accepting a meeting. Even though we were already on the phone with her. Alice is just a bad person, huh? At the very least, she's a horrible mother. At the very least. Bare minimum. Alright. Well. Oh, no, wait. Who's it gonna be? What am I about to see?
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Why would you bet that? Oh, god damn it, it's the dragon again? What if this whole time Alice was imprisoned? She's like one of the most powerful people in the world. Who is imprisoning her? I find that hard to believe. It was Durin. It was Durin the whole time. I was right.
Mini Durin? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Well, actually, didn't you speak before? Actually, hold on. I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time? Oh. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during battle, but you floated away too fast. Oh. Her evil self. Oh, right. And that, well, okay. Well, even if she was in some ridiculous circumstance like that, what about Klee's father, huh? What's his excuse? Pretty sure he's not dead.
Oh, don't worry.
Though I don't remember.
We aren't scared of you.
Thanks.
So, what brings you here?
I did sneak out to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people. I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace Durin on Dragonspine. Oh, and you're gonna be the one who's revived and brought into this world. Oh yeah, that was the whole plan the whole time. That makes sense.
Wait, didn't that already happen?
I mean, that's what I thought. I thought that's what already happened, but guess not.
Now you're here.
But that's not what happened yet, I guess, Paimon. Don't look. Just because it doesn't make any damn sense doesn't mean that it doesn't make sense. Okay? Sometimes things don't make sense and then still make perfect sense. This is just one of those cases, I think. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human. Hold up. Okay. Now hold on. I don't... What else? Oh, we pushed her back to 11.4. First actual playable mother. Hey, just because Cloud Retainer's kids didn't come out of her, it doesn't make her any less of a mother. Her, Ganyu and Shenhe both agree that she's their mommy.
And that's what
the mother.
to become.
She is also a mommy, but it's irrelevant. I did not say it. I just said that they're adoptive mothers. I didn't say that it didn't count. I said, in fact, my exact words is they're both adoptive mothers. Not that that doesn't count. That's what I said, which still counts is what I said. Same shit. Yeah, it's just kind of funny. It is kind of funny. It's kind of funny that we don't have one yet. Kind of funny. Nothing wrong with that. But it is kind of funny. And then you brought up that we might get sued, that Hoyo might get sued for having an actual mother. Not an actual mother. Hold on. Wrong phrasing. You know what I mean. We all know what I mean. Everyone knows what I mean. Pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to take all his dragon energy, shove it into you. You're going to become a human, and our Durin problem is finally going to be solved? I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon and becoming human both sound pretty meaningful. Yeah, no, fair. So don't worry, no one's forcing me to make this choice.
Well,
I
turning you
believe
into a human sounds like a huge project.
I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know? Only time they won't get sued. Yeah, well... People just don't respect their mothers, I guess.
Definitely. You've just gotta trust one
Anyone
another.
would be willing to sue over having a mother?
Actually, while we're on the subject,
A biological
does your
mother in the
friend
game?
hack?
I think they should be sued. For just sucking, you know? That's a crime, right? If you suck to a certain degree, we just put you in jail. How about that? Don't be scared, Mini Durin. Also, why is Mini Durin not talking? Does that mean when he gets turned into a human, he's gonna not be talking? Or... You know what? Let's not ask questions that don't have answers. What's the point? A male playable... What? That doesn't even make sense, man. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Is this where we're going? I hope I'm right. I'm guessing I'm right, judging by this loading screen. Yeah, no, we're good. Hey, we're good. Your party configuration cannot be changed during the Hexen Circle trial. You want water and ice? Are you going to give me a water and or ice character? Yo, you got a chessboard? What the? It's a rather ornate chessboard, don't you think? Look at those horses. Can I have this chessboard? Please? I don't like how big the king is. I don't like how big the king is. Yeah. So I had to remember my... Nah, king's always on the left. And the king is on the left because of... That's where your heart is, I think. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's the reasoning.
Welcome.
That king do be taking up a square and a half, though. Greedy ass king. Let the queen have a meal.
I highly
Jeez.
doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados.
Yeah, sit wherever you want, Venti.
King
You can
didn't
sit on my
fancy
lap if you
tagging
want.
along.
Like, I won't mind. I mean, good to know. You didn't know
Alright,
that? Oh.
never mind.
That's always
I was
why
just hoping
important
to
things are on
teach her
the
some-
left.
So,
That's just
Tell me, Albedo,
I don't know.
what is this outrageous
Why you
and
put your hand on your
audacious
left when you're
plan of
swearing
yours
and
that I've been
thing.
hearing
It's where your heart
murmurings
is.
about?
Unless you're backwards. Some people are backwards. Just randomly. That is a thing that happens. I also like to request some alchemical regents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm
the flesh of the immortal monster from the Marriage of Ari. I'm sorry, there's an immortal monster over there? That's a thing? Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a potion of the embryo left by my mother. Oh, okay.
The raw material from which
So
we
you put
created
Wallow
our
on the left?
monsters in the past.
It must
There's
be.
not much of it left.
That is the only explanation.
Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Somebody put hours, if not days, of time into this chessboard. That's one of the more detailed model types. That's Jesus. Can we find the poor Hoyo employee that had to model these chess pieces? Durin's heart has continued to beat since the day he died. That means it's a matter of time before he eventually returns. Could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. Sure. Spent years investigating in Dragonspine. I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of its original strength. There's no telling on how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limit his limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could be awakened at any moment. Would he just come back as, like, a bone dragon? And if so, would he have a theme as cool as Bone Tails? Or... I'm just saying, a bone dragon has to have a good theme song. He'll no longer be the creature he once was. He'll no longer be a monster at all because I intend him to transform into a human-like being. Right. Who's to say that humans aren't monsters, though? Albedo. I'm just saying. 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 I'm just kind of saying.
It was even the
Also, I feel like the game has done a humans are bad plot point before,
Oh,
so I'm just saying.
I see.
It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. The experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the Marriage of Ari, and the embryo left blah 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 blah. He's putting a bunch of things together. And he's gonna use the stuff to do the thing, and then powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide, and it'll come. He's just saying things. So
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Speaking of mother's childs, how's Klee doing? Do you even have the answer to that? I bet you don't.
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw
She has like
materials
half
you
an
seek are
accent.
extremely valuable.
Just half of one.
The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy
Yeah, how much
to give you
help
what
can
you
Venti
need.
be, though?
But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexenzirkel's trial.
I forgot to change my team. Like, I literally said it out loud. I mentioned that fact. They told me. I even looked at what I needed. I said what I needed out loud. And then just didn't do it. Because I got distracted by the damn chessboard. Versus Diona playing chess? Would Diona
So
be
you
good
know
at
our
chess?
tricks, huh?
She's good at Genius Invocation. But I don't think they really have anything in common.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no?
I guess there's some overlap in the logical areas required.
Although, I'm afraid dear
And the type
Paimon
of
will
brain
have to
power
sit
you
this one
use.
out. The Hexenzirkel trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure.
Of course you did.
There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No.
Okay.
you for being so understanding.
Yeah, I'll go through the trial with you. Fine, whatever. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
What? Are Dodocos like real things? This is an actual cutscene. What the? Oh, okay. Alright, hold up. Okay, no, wait a minute. That was kind of funny. Incredible landing. Well, that explains why the chess piece models were so good. Because they had to be big. That does make sense. Okay, well, that's slightly terrifying, don't you think? Were the glowing red eyes necessary? Also, there's no couch over there. Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now that I'm this size. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. That's not even true. We've seen her spirits dampered. At least a little bit.
Confident, Albedo.
I didn't realize you personally conducting the trial.
Your mother has to recuse herself. Who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared
Maybe a little bit too much echo.
riveting new performance just for you two.
Yeah, I noticed.
Defeat them in battle.
I have to fight the chess pieces?
Swashbuckle your way to victory.
I have to fight the chess pieces? Hold up. Oh my god, I have to fight the chess pieces? The king just absorbed everything?
No stone unturned.
Oh my god, he's actually... What?
Illusion shattered.
Oh. Oh. What? He just rolled away on a rook. Oh my god, he just threw rooks at me. This is awesome. What the heck? Oh crap, pawns showed up? Oh. Oh. This is kind of rad. What the heck? Bro, someone at Genshin was cooking when they came up with this one. Holy crap.
There is no escape.
Feel this ancient power.
60,000 damage from my my terrible Yamsan? Awesome. That's what you like to see. This is an S tier boss. This is awesome. Oh, and you're throwing the horses at me? The knights, sorry. Can I fight this boss again? Can this be a weekly boss? Give it, like, a tiny bit more HP? You've got a different type of shield? This is why you wanted me to bring ice. Oh, he's using the bishop now.
Feel this ancient power.
Dude, this is rad. This is more creativity than Genshin showing in like 3 years, dude. What the heck? Bro, whoever came up with this one, can they get a promotion? Can we promote that guy? Promote that guy. Or that gal. I don't know what employee versus employees are like. I don't know what their breakdown is. I really should have bought some ice. I was going to. Or the lead writer. Screw it. Yeah, why not? Oh, that's not even doing anything. Okay, well. Noelle can tank hits. It's fine. I'll get through this shield soon. Eventually. I think even the boss is bored of this now. It would be kind of fun. Like, if I could choose every aspect of every one of Noelle's artifacts, I would definitely include a little bit of elemental mastery. Just because, you know, crystallized shields can be useful. They're not great usually, but they can be okay. They can be semi-useful. And I mean, if there was room for it, it wouldn't... Might as well include it. Although I think energy recharge would be a lot more important. Oh, what? Did they split off? The queen has stepped in? What? It gets better? What do you mean it gets better? What the heck? Dude, this is awesome. Oh god, she's got swords. Dude.
Life goes on.
Probably the best boss. Nah, probably the best boss in the game. Yeah, no. That's fair.
On my mark!
Feel this ancient power.
Is there an achievement for that? Dude, that was awesome! I thought it was just the king, you know, I thought, okay, yeah, that was great, but, you know, it could have been better, and then it got better! What? Damn, dude. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Genshin. See, Genshin does something awesome every once in a while.
A toy really doesn't suit me.
No, that's not Alice.
Done. But this isn't over.
That's that one. M? Is that her name?
Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But
I don't remember,
change your
actually.
Perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Thanks. Okay. Appreciate that. The UOK might have hit a little harder if he was actually speaking. Oh my god, they're back? No way they're back. There's no way they're back.
The trial awaits.
This is like... This is just an intermission story quest.
Only by turning
Why
the
is this like
world on its
the
head
best enemy they've
can we
ever
see its
made,
true
ever?
colors.
It just keeps going.
That begs the question: what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they... No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of
What's the queen doing?
kindness from me, Barbaloth Trismegistus.
Barbaloth. Trismegistus. Okay, so you're Mona's teacher, right?
Oh, Albedo.
They're even voiced. How do I hit that one? I don't know what you want me to do. I don't have ice. I didn't bring ice.
Back to the doctors for me.
Moments of birth.
Can I shield that?
One blast is quite enough.
They're even voiced. A voiced boss fight. It's been a while since that's happened. Well, not really, actually. That's not even true. I lied. Me when I'm dumb. What the heck? Can we get this guy as a playable character real quick? Can we get the king and queen as characters? Thanks. Appreciate it.
Steady as stone. There is no escape.
Really should have switched my team though.
Try to remember the steps this time.
Open the box of a dead by drinks.
Why are they... What?
As a dutiful man,
I'm out of words now. I've run out of words.
someone needs assistance.
What more is there?
Moments of birth.
Sublimated queen, ascended king.
Coming to be.
Ow, ow. Hey, whoa, that was kind of a lot of damage. Considering how much defense I have. I don't have... Like, I have frozen?
Right.
Witness my great undertaking.
Get it. Yeah, see... Chi-Chi's a pretty bad choice for this.
The tidal chorus sings for you.
They still
I didn't have shield. Shield was too slow.
Witness my great undertaking.
That's fine. You know, sometimes you walk into a boss fight unprepared. It happens.
let's move.
Yeah, what can you do, really? Other than actually listen to the game when it tells you what to do.
There is no escape.
That's probably it. That might have worked. So I guess to be fair, there are technically two of them, but this boss has two one-shots.
All getting rather dreary.
I don't know if they're blockable because I didn't have nowhere alive, so can't say with too much certainty if they actually are one-shots. Sure seemed like it. Are you guys hitting each other? That was Albedo.
Coming to be. Coming to be.
What happens if one of you dies and the other one is still alive?
Pomp and ceremony.
What does happen? Ellie?
The final act is upon us!
Oh yeah, you guys. One of them goes into a sicko mode. The other one goes. The remaining one goes into sicko mode. Of course. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? I swear I just heard the Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine music for a second there. Don't ask.
Yes,
if you know, you know.
Very well done.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
Grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll
That was
leave
awesome,
you
man.
to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
She's leaving already.
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
Don't insult Mona. Thank you very much. Mona is perfect.
Lovely
How dare
tea
you?
party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the
Barbalov.
move. And she never says where she's going either.
Barbalov.
But if I had to guess, she's probably
Barbalov.
going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious
Barbalov.
individual. Barbie was satisfied with your
Barbalov.
victory.
Barbalov.
And so am I.
Barbalov.
Congratulations. You can come back now.
Beef broth.
I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Hmm. Soup would be good, but the weather's too nice for soup. See, that's another reason hot weather is bad. You can't have soup. You can't enjoy a nice warm bowl of soup if it's already 30 degrees outside.
Nice to have you back safe
Kinda
and
cringe.
sound. Now time to relax and switch off.
I
You've
can
earned
fight this
it.
boss again, right? You're not just gonna take that away from me, right? You're not taking that away from me.
Deal with the dragon of Dragonspine,
It's the
right?
weekly boss, right? Sooner to deal with Durin, the better. Durin, more like... I got nothing. One time only? Take it back. Take it back. They could at least make it like a normal boss, if it's not a weekly boss. There's no way it's not at least a normal boss, right? They put way too much effort into that to never use it again. Whee. Didn't get to hear Yunsun's cold weather line. I was kind of hoping for that. Lame. Excuse me. Do you have a moment? This is important. And giant water flower. Okay, wow. I mean, was that even half as cool? I genuinely don't remember, so maybe it was. But I feel like if it was that cool, I would have remembered it. Discord or Instagram? No, I'm sorry. I actually don't exist on the internet.
Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
In case anyone was curious, though, I don't exist on the internet. This is a projection. This is not real.
Is it warm in there?
You should take the edge off, and it might improve your mood, but I recommend finding a heat source. Yeah, okay. Why don't we just shove Paimon in the teapot to stay warm? Surely that would work, right? Hello? Man, remember when I had to collect these? Because I was making that one spear for Rosario? I remember that. I remember that quite vividly. Why is my nose so itchy? We arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You two stay on guard. Yeah, I'll stay on guard. Sure, fine. You do your thing. I'll do mine. You're making that look real easy. You're making that look real easy.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever, so to say we're kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
Not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in the world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, in that I'm the only one of my kind, but soon there will be another just like me, assuming the alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extraordinary, challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Well, under the broadest sense, the project deals with both past, present, and future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin, he wants... Yeah. In my view, to cultivate life in the world, which cannot generate in double. Oh, wow, he's busting out endogenously. Damn, okay, dude, chill. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It's not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, but merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt, I approach with first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? So, yeah, sure. I'd say that was a pretty comprehensive answer, honestly. Alright, good job. Again, you made that look very easy.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
Thanks, Tips. The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much, and so I just remove the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. It's just that easy. This time Durin's body should finally die for good.
Wait,
dude, let's
but
go.
In that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them. Eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. Sure you will. Sure you will. Okay. Sad snowman Pepe for some reason. Why does that even exist? Why is he sad? Why is he a snowman? Who thought to combine these things? What was their intent?
Controlled breathing.
Do they hate snowmen? Something worth considering. Wait, we just had to come here to slurp that up and that's it? You just want me to head back now? Okay. Oh, good, he's happy again. Well, it's good to see. Very good to see. Boing. 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 Yo, what up, Lynn? I'm stealing the apple. Sorry. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
We sure learned a lot.
Did we, though? Mondstadt's a lively place during Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around. Oh my god, yes, I should.
The festival! Wonder who the Windbloom Star is gonna be this time.
Me.
Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire...
Sure, we'll find out on the day. Yeah, we'll find the day out. Cool. 24 days since the last band bond. Really? Really? Oh, that's kind of crazy. Are you sure? That just doesn't sound right somehow. I feel like I want something to drink, but I don't know what. I was gonna get a Slurpee today, but then I went out shopping instead. I guess I still could have gotten one. I guess I still could. But I need to get clean. I really need to get clean. Maybe I don't. I can get clean tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, I could. I mean, I'd rather do it today, but I could just do it tomorrow. Also, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing Genshin. I don't know if I want to do the next quest or not. I could, maybe. Although, if I wake up the same time... If I wake up the same time tomorrow that I did today, I would have time to do a stream. It'd be earlier than normal, but... Nothing wrong with that. I guess. I hate working 5 days a week. It really is the worst. It makes me feel like I have no time to do anything. Because there's things that you have to do. And that takes up more time. So it's like...
Time to test my upper arm strength.
It's just lame. It's just gross. It's cringe. I'd much prefer working 4 days. But I don't have the luxury of doing that anymore.
Quick as a flash.
Rest in peace, my previous job, which actually paid me enough that I only had to work 4 days. I do work, like, I don't usually work 8-hour shifts, though. I do only have to work, like, 6-hour shifts. Which, on the one hand, which is still good, but, I mean, it's, I don't know. Only having 2 free days is not a lot of free days. And my days aren't technically free, since I have other things I need to do. Including spending 9,000 hours streaming at least once. Yeah, that's right. This is actually a 9,000 hour stream now. Buckle up. No thanks. Okay, this is someone who may not look like his words and songs always have a way of lifting people's spirits, and they were a great support to us all. Venti's the Windbloom Star.
Amazing! Venti!
Woo, Venti. Woo! Unlimited free drinks. Sure, they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. Okay, well, there you go. Let me swap out the speech for a song. Oh my god, he's gonna sing, but he's not actually gonna sing because he's silent. We still get music at least? I'm just saying, they could maybe, like, use a different language version in this place instead of silence. If they have a song prepared. Maybe they don't, actually. I mean, lyrics aren't appearing on screen, so. What about exercise of prayer formation? Here he goes. Oh, he chilling. Damn, okay. Ubiquitous earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Where's Diona? That's Noelle, that's not Diona, that's not Diona. That's Sucrose, it's still not Diona. Traverse the 18th worldly and 20th pass. There's Diona! Emergent soul, enter the mortal realm. Elevate festering flesh and sacred blood and bone. This is quite the poem you put together here, bud. O sages, witness my grand endeavor. Who are the sages in this context? Albedo? Just curious. Don't know much about the alchemy, so. Would have loved to hear him say that. He's naked. Bro, get some clothes on. Bro, you gotta put some clothes on, dude. Should have had some clothes nearby. Just saying.
Albedo, how did everything go?
Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Forced. That's fine. Graciously accept the compliment. Really is rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Yeah, how do you feel? Quite good. I did what I said I was doing and achieved a personal goal. I even think she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Rhindaughter, right, of course. Long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance, to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life. Damn. It might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me, get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I didn't have that space. So for an artificial human, finding life is in some senses equivalent to finding the truth of the world. Sure, yeah, no, that's
what
fair.
she meant,
Yeah.
huh? Well, no wonder those monsters
Why
wanted
not?
to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Well, don't make them seem sympathetic now. What are you doing? Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events giving me new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as all kind of family bonds that will form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just part of my family life. Oh, sure, that's one way to look at it. I fear that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he'll have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Yeah, maybe just like a little bit. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around a family store, others around a farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds. And now I'm a gardener too. Very funny. Very funny. Hilarious, even. Master never showed her face, but if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, that means she knows as well and gave her approval. Since devouring Naberius? What? It seems she's finally found a modicum of peace. I don't remember who that is. What? She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring Naberius? What's Naberius?
Oh, good. That wasn't something I forgot. It's the name of the ruler of light. What does that even mean? What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean, though? What does that mean, though? Master and she and Naberius are now one. What does that mean, though? Okay, sure. No, that's fine.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
I think I just have to accept that. I think. I don't think they're gonna give me any more context at all, are they? We're just gonna
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters?
gonna gloss over that.
Well,
Is
good
that
luck with
Jim
the report.
Carrey? No, I don't think he's here right now. I think he's busy being like rich and famous or something. I do not think he has time to show up here.
Wow, this Wimbloom Festival turned out to be a special one.
Did
It
it?
feels like we really
We
made
didn't
a
even get to
difference.
do the festival. What do you mean?
Oh, I almost forgot. If the Wimbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Wimbloom gonna be?
Am I supposed? Oh, I don't even remember how Windbloom works anymore. I don't know. Don't ask me. Take a guess? No, I don't want to take a guess. Just tell me.
Back.
Don't bully me. Big fan. No, I don't. I still don't think he's here. Give me your hand. Oh my god, is Venti gonna propose? The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. What are you giving me? What is it? What is it? It's a secret? It'll reveal itself? Oh my god. I don't want some secret nonsense.
Wow, a gift and a mystery.
I don't want some stupid MacGuffin. Take it back. Take it back. I don't want... no, I don't trust the witches. Take it back. I don't need it. I'll be fine without it. Did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't... Yeah. Go get drunk. It's fine.
How about we treat you to a drink?
We're not even allowed to buy a drink, though. We're not allowed to buy drinks.
Let's go to the tavern right now.
Or is D-Luke gonna let us buy the drinks but not consume them? Because I'm pretty sure that would still be illegal and I'd have to report him. Just saying. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Thanks, Venti, thanks. This would have sounded a lot better coming out of his mouth. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he sought wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. That one didn't even rhyme properly. Thus wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light. That's the whole thing? Do I just not get to do Wind Bloom's not real? What? That can't be true. Is the event quest? Is that the Wind Bloom? Is that Wind Bloom this year? Is that what this is? No, this is in Fontaine. But what a stupid dragon. His name was Durin, not Durian, which I keep wanting to call him because, you know, it's one letter off. Yeah, that's his funny little name. So we just don't get Windbloom this year. Is that what that means? We just have to pretend that it existed? Did they, like, put characters on the map at least? No. The quest is over. Everyone's gone now. Really? That's sad. Durlin? You're not... I mean, you were one letter off. I have to... Yeah, that's close enough. I'll give you credit. I'll give you, like, a 9 out of 10. You only lose 1 point. I don't know how to feel about that. It wasn't a bad little chapter. It was fine.
Add Astra.
Would have been better if, you know,
Thank you for completing today's
some
commissions.
yapping actually occurred. We did turn a guy into a we turned a dragon into a human, which is kind of crazy. The witches did show up again. Also kind of crazy. Alice showed up. She didn't even stay. She didn't even stop to say hi to Klee either. Her own daughter. Once again, absolute deadbeat mom.
Faster, stronger.
So where is Durin at? Also, he had his horns still. And his wings. So he had horns and wings. He doesn't have clothes yet. This is the wrong build. He doesn't have clothes yet. So, kind of tough to say if he's gonna actually look cool. But he does have wings and horns. So he's starting from a good place.
Controlled breathing.
He'll probably be wearing sort of Mondstadt-ish clothing, I imagine, right? Since this is where he is. Then again, are there really any rules on a fake guy? I'm just walking back here to see if anything happens. Nothing's going to happen. I'm not going to be allowed back up there, am I? They're not going to let me go upstairs again. Oh, I'm still allowed up here. Oh my god. But can I go in? I can go in. And nobody could have seen this coming. He isn't here. Nobody's here. Wow, I am so surprised. Posted clothed version. Oh, do I want to see it? Ooh, do I want to see it? Ooh, that's a tough choice. That's kind of a tough choice. I'll think about it. I'm gonna think about it. I'm not sure yet. I'm honestly not sure. I was not gonna do the wish yet, but I guess I'm here, so now I have to, huh? Alright. 10 wishes it is. I don't think I want Escoffier, but that would be exciting. He looks straight out of Vocaloid. I'll admit, you know, that's not too surprising a thing to hear. That wouldn't be the first time Genshin did that, let's be honest. Can't even lie. It's happened. It happens sometimes. Escoffier S2 support for Newlet. Yeah, but my Newlet sucks. He's so bad. He's so He's so incredibly bad. Oh, they changed this menu a little bit. It clarifies the cost a bit more. I mean, it already said it, but now it says it again in a more readable manner. That's fine. He can't suck? Not possible? It is. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to have to be the one to tell you, but my new Valette does suck, so. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm kind of still hoping for the new 4-star though. That would be nice. I would be okay with that. That's the wrong guy. No. 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 They gave me the wrong guy. Now I don't get the guy. No. But I wanted Aoife. But I wanted the new one. I didn't want Auron. Also, wasn't he literally on the last banner? Why is he also on this one? Man. Do one wish to get another 4-star. I mean, I guess. It's probably gonna be something doo-doo, though. See? Told you it was gonna be something doo-doo. One in 3 chance, basically. Wow. How many 4-star weapons are there? It was more. It was like a 10% chance, probably. Still. Very funny. Very, very funny. Very. I don't think I. Wait, what the? They didn't even show me the item I got. I just give me my inventory. Thank you. Glittering crystal ball adorned with star-shaped gemstones. Huh. Interesting. So this is what they gave me. Right. I'm a little bit disappointed. I know I probably wouldn't have ended up using Aoife. But still, I would prefer to have a new guy rather than an old guy that I don't even use. I guess maybe Auron has really, really good constellations. I don't remember liking his kit that much. He's not terrible. He's a pretty decent electro applicator, I think. I don't remember. I've mostly only... Oh my god, he does have a squirrel guy. That's pretty funny. I mean, that is cool. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, right. Constellations. What do you got? Auron will obtain the spiritual super sense effect for 9 seconds. 8% electro damage bonus. Every additional opponent hit by the elemental burst will grant him another 8%. Up to a 32% bonus. I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad, no. It's not bad. Yeah, that's... yeah, okay. Yeah, that's... I still find it so weird that he has animal ear. I really don't get that. It feels wrong. It's just, it's like not even... It's just kind of there. And it never comes up. It's just odd that nobody mentions it. And it looks weird too. I'll admit, I think he'd probably look better without it. Sorry. Or make it bigger. Make it like hilariously, comically huge. That might also be funny. Tough to say. Well, that sucks. Yeah, no Escoffier, which is not surprising. Don't really... That's not much of a loss. But no new guy. Kinda tragic. What does my book want from me? What? Oh. Yo, I got one more wish. Yo, I got one more wish, though? No, I gotta start saving. I think. I don't know what for. It's not really... I don't think there's really anyone I want other than... I mean, I missed Venti. He's not going to be back for another 6 years. So, forget about him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I... That's where you stand. That's why I remembered you. List is messy and confusing. I can't say I'm entirely surprised. No clues coming up. Oh, even better. Yeah, that's good. All right. Do we know how long Escoffier's story quest is, or how long the event is? Either or. I mean, I guess whichever one's shorter, I'll pound out real quick. Cake is a castle. A cake is not a castle. A cake is a cake. I'm gonna... One second. Quick test run. Test run break. I want to remind myself how Aura works to see if 2 hours 30 minutes. Like I want to, but I also don't want to. Does that make sense? Like I do really want to, but I also really don't want to. But I do. But I don't. But I do. But I don't. The event is full of 1 minute memes, so no idea. Oh. That seems slightly inexplicable. I don't know how to parse that one.
Not too far now.
Wait, how do I do your flying thing? Alright, and then I gotta... How do I... Right, that's how that works. I don't remember. Dude, the bats aren't helpful. Sorry. I'll say it. They are so rarely needed outside of their very specific puzzles. 3 to 4 hours? Okay, so I have options then. I guess I gotta do a Escoffier today then. I have no choice. What choice do I have? I think I kind of have to. Because I'll need to do the event. Eventually. Every part is over an hour. Oh, so this is a taunt. And a big AoE. Okay. Coffee is free now. Yeah, I guess so. So I'll try to speedrun Escoffier's quest, and then...
Be free.
Yeah. I might... I mean, depending on how much time I have tomorrow, I might be able to do the event tomorrow. I could just save it for next week, too. It's got time left on it. Not a lot of time left on it. But it does have time left on it. So that counts for something. Hello, I'm here. What is this thing, dude? What is the point of this thing? What is the point of his skill?
Not too far now.
Oh, right, okay, it does bounce. I was gonna say I thought it bounced, but it didn't bounce the first time, so I was very lost and confused. That is doing, like, no damage. Like, at all?
Time to act. Ring cutter.
Tell me what you see.
Is he just kind of useless? I mean, he does seem to be a pretty good electro applicator, and I guess that is a taunt, which is nice. That is pretty helpful. Worth building though, for me? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe? No. Not even a little bit, actually. Straight up. Just no. I gotta find out what I'm missing out on with Aoife. I swear to God, if he actually ends up being good, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Because I put a lot of resources into what's-her-face, the last Animo 4-star, and she kind of is impossible to build, so... Okay, well, immediately, how do I... What the... What? Do that again. He doesn't even aim, he just shoots. Well, that's not very helpful. How do I attack?
Mind your step.
Well, that wasn't very helpful. Oh, wait a minute. 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 What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh.
Come here, you little rascal.
Wait. Are you a catalyst? Wait, what? Hold on. He is a catalyst. What? That, why? I don't know. What was I thinking he was? Why am I so shocked by this?
Let me read you a prayer.
Well, he doesn't seem quite as good as, Hazo. In terms of damage output. But he does fly with his funny bird guy. So, like, I mean, points for that.
Let's go.
Like, I mean, this is... Oh, he's got the ribs. He's got the glowing ribs on his shirt. That's kind of badass. No, wait, don't fall to your death. What? I mean, maybe this is just a really bad build.
Huh?
Am I missing something? Whoa, what the? Whoa, you can scroll through the terms now? Crazy. Or at least it's more obvious. Aoife calls Cuckoo as his backup. When he uses normal attacks in the state, he'll use different kinds of supporting fire, depending on whether you tap or hold. Wait, what? Capable of healing. You're a healer. What? Oh, you mean...
Mind the wind.
So these are different. What is different about them? What's different about them? Holding the elemental skill everyone disease prevention. Night Soul aligned plunging attack. Well, I didn't find that button. Oh, it's the Night Soul blessing. It's the skill button? Sure. It's not, they're not even different whether you tap or hold. They still do the same amount of damage. Okay. And then his burst just does a... Okay, what is a sedation mark? Hold up. Apply a sedation mark to the... When therapeutic sedative hits an opponent affected by... So that's just bonus damage. Or is it? Oh, this is new. This effect will explode after a short delay and disappear, dealing AoE damage along with the corresponding element of the area. Max of 4 hit opponents. A single opponent cannot receive marks of different elements simultaneously. So... Huh. Every one Night Soul point out of the total in his entire party will grant him 1 Rescue Essentials point. Increase the swirl and electrocharge damage dealt by nearby party members. Oh. Really? Really? But it's one night soul point out of the total. So, like, you have to be with people who can be in the night soul blessing state out of combat then? Or... I guess. So I could put him on a team with Yansan and Mawika then. And that would work. If his elemental mastery increases by 80, so it's lame. He seems kind of lame, I'm gonna admit. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I feel like ever since Hazo, they forgot how to make a cool animo character. That's just kind of what it feels like.
Not too far now.
Yeah, that's just kind of what it feels like. I don't know. Yeah, well. It is funny that he uses a gun and flies with his bird, but... he is pretty lame. It's kind of lame. Just kind of depressingly lame. Really makes me appreciate Hazo more, though. Hazo can group, he can swirl, but also his skill can do 1 billion damage. Just about the bidding game. No, stop that. You're not allowed to do that. No Zenless allowed. Sorry. Crap, although I do have to do Zenless soon. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. Why's there gotta be so much to do? Why's there gotta be so much to do? What if I ended this stream and then went for... I took a break and then came back and finished Escaffier's quest? Would that be weird? Would that be weird? Might be a little weird, but I don't have the up. No, I'm not playing that one. Sorry. I know I said the same thing about Zenless, but this is different. This one I'm serious about. I'm not playing it. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm saying, as I say it, the confidence wanes more and more, but I mean it. I do mean it. Funnest thing ever made? Well, funnest is a terrible word, so I would never use that word to describe anything. I mean, it won't be though, will it? Like, I mean, it won't be though. It just kind of won't be. That's just not even possible, I don't think. So I think I'm safe. I think I'm just honestly safe. Maybe that is what I'll do. Like, yeah, it's a little weird. Basically. Nah, I mean, what's wrong with turning one stream into 2 streams on the same day? What's wrong with that? That's not weird. Actually, wait, what is the weather like? It has the odds of Herta being in it? Based on what? And Piper? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. What about Diona, though? I mean, that's the best one. As great as Herta is, as great as Piper is, I mean, Diona low-key be soloing both of them. Piper's a stretch. Damn. Damn. Can't believe you just lied directly to my face right there. Star Rail, I can't remember if Genshin was in it. But if it's Honkai, then like... Stinky. I don't need more Honkai in my life. Star Rail is enough. I think.
People seem to think I was born with super strength, but look at me. This tiny frame is what my genetics gave me.
All my strength comes from consistent training with good technique.
Blade.
Put in the same work, and you
Ah,
can
yes.
absolutely get the same results.
Yes, my favorite Star Rail character, Blade. I'm so happy to hear that. Wow. I'm sold. What if I just did like one more? I'm not doing one more. I guess on the plus side, I do have the pass right now. How many days are left? Where does it tell me? 14? That's it? But that's like nothing. That's only 1,200 primos. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? Nothing? Huh. Well, anyway. I think I will, end for now. And I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm gonna come back in, like, a couple hours and do a Scafier's quest, but that is the plan as of right now. Oh, but I have so much stuff to do. Maybe I'll just save that for tomorrow, and then I can do the event quest next week. And then... Man, that kind of sucks, though. I actually don't know when the new characters are showing up in Zenless. There is a new story quest I have to do, I know that, but that's... Who cares? That can wait an infinite amount of time, I do not care. I guess that leaves me no choice but to come back and do it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the goodbye right now is going to be temporary. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. Can I really not fight that chess boss again, though? Hold on, let me double check that real quick. Just real fast. Just real fast. Just let me, Whoa. They updated that UI too? They just slightly updated, like, every piece of UI in the game. Just casually, like it was no big deal. Like that wasn't a million pieces of stuff to slightly redesign. Okay. Sure. Oh, she took her chessboard back. Damn. Oh yeah, I already did this. That's why there's people here. Mona.
Oh, you've got to be kidding
Look,
me.
Mona's still talking.
I just found a fairy tale in one of these books that the old hag told me once. She said that she was the one who wrote it, and no one else in the whole world knew the story. So, that was just another one of her tall tales, Oh, and you know what else she did? She handed it to me, saying she wanted to give her disciple a gift that was the only one of its kind in the whole world. I cannot believe that woman.
I can believe it. To be honest. No. I think I've already talked to Chiori before, though.
I see a lot of people training in the
Silver
art
Wolf
of the
and
sword to
Booten?
pursue martial excellence.
That kind of makes sense.
But that's not my goal.
Oh, I
I'm
have already
interested in
talked to you.
capturing the but don't worry.
Sorry, I love you, Chiori, but I've already heard this dialogue. My bad. Bye. Wait, what about Yunjin? I feel like I would have talked to Yunjin, because I've definitely used Yunjin before.
Novels do have their poignant moments, but if I only read the text on the page, I can't help but feel like something is missing. It's only when I've brought a character to the stage that I'm truly able to feel all the emotions their story is meant to convey.
You sound a little different.
There's truth to the saying that you can't see the mountain
And again,
for
this
what
dialogue
it
is
really
old.
is when you're standing at the peak. But there are also breathtaking views that can only be beheld if you scale the summit.
This dialogue is old, but it does sound different than I recall. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I could be. The heat's starting to get to me, and it's not even that hot. I really am not excited for the summer. I would rather die, I think. I think instead of summertime, just kill me. They posted on their website, nowhere else? Ah. An exclusive scoop on their own website. Genius. What else do I have to do today? I can do my dishes tomorrow. That's fine. I already... Why can't, like, groceries just magically appear in my home? You know? Why did I teleport back here? I don't know. I don't care. Thanks for joining me. I may or may not be back in a little bit for a Escoffier. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. Don't ask me. If I am back, yippee. If I'm not, I don't know, hit me really hard with a baseball bat or something. That'll be fair. That would be fair. I would accept that. Trailer posted in Discord. Trailer, more like Saber and Archer. Okay, Star Rail is Fate Collab, new okay, game revealed. Yeah, I don't care. Also, I've already, joke's on you, already seen Saber's ult animation. And even if I hadn't, yeah, we all know what it was gonna look like. Let's not even pretend. This is kind of comfortable, actually. I should just sit like this all the time. Yeah. No, this works. Oh, right. New Homecat game. More like Snooze. Yeah. More like Snooze. That about sums it up. I will, this is hopefully a temporary audios. Thanks again for joining me, just in case it isn't. I mean, even then, Story Quest was alright. Do wish Albedo was maybe speaking. And honestly, not hearing Venti, kind of sad. Not hearing Noelle, kind of sad. Not hearing Diona, very sad. Dahlia seems interesting. Don't know when they're putting him in the game, but did finally see him. Oh yeah, Varka's voice. Varka voice reveal is crazy. And does make me slightly optimistic about Varka's appearance. But aside from that, I don't know, pretty standard Genshin day. Wish I had more wishing to do, but I don't. So, rip. Too far. I mean, he's kind of just... He's a character that kind of only exists in Legend right now. We've never met him. We've only heard about him. It was the first time we've ever... I mean, I guess he sent letters before. But still, that doesn't really count for much. We've still only heard of him. We don't really know him. But he's probably pretty cool. I want to believe that he's going to be kind of awesome. That's all. All right, adios for real. For real this time. I'm going to run away. And I may or may not be back. It's that simple. That's it. That's all. Summary over.